right there, the one by
Three,
Heath.
two, one, and
No jumper news.
Mama huevo vibes.
He's on his huevo vibes.
You know what huevos mean?
I wish I had some
You're nuts,
huevos
right?
in my,
Yeah.
I wish I ate some huevos this morning. To be
Bro.
honest.
Wait, Rocky Mountain huevos?
No, not Rocky Mountain huevos. No, I would be willing to try it once, but I don't think I would eat that more than once in my life.
Bro, the chat's really going crazy for this show in the morning for T-Rail at 9:30 a.m.
T-Rail gonna do it too.
A 9:30 a.m. show.
T-Rail in the morning. I'll watch it.
Someone has to be here an hour before
Man,
9:30 to
so?
set everything up at 8.
Hey, look.
Well, you don't work
Hey, look.
here anymore.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm just worried about Michael back
I'm
there.
so proud of you. I'm back proud of you.
do you realize how hard it is for me to get anybody else here besides me?
Cap.
At 8:30.
I used to come at 10, bro.
No, I know.
Cap. You came at 10 a couple times.
Okay, what was the time you think I used to come in?
If you were supposed to be here at 10, you probably got here at like 10:30, 11.
That sounds
cool.
exactly like, no, that's very
cool.
off.
That's cool.
Guys, I'm fast and to be late.
So we pushed news back to 11.
If we're not
And then we
fast,
started getting here closer to 12, so we pushed news back to 12.
It was pretty funny. You were so on time for like a month or two, and then you like pushed the time further.
You know what
and
it is? You got
further and
comfortable.
Further.
No,
And then,
this is the problem.
His life also got way more reckless in,
Yeah,
in like
it did.
those amount of times where he wasn't even sleeping and he was.
I wasn't
We were
sleeping
trying
at
to catch
all.
him coming off planes. We were trying to catch him like coming back at places, and you know.
I remember.
he was a big
sometimes-
ass kid still.
Yeah, I remember
And
sometimes.
on
Josh
top of that, every time that I would come on time, for some reason, Adam would be late.
that is true. To be
Yeah,
honest,
you guys were never in sync.
So I just stopped caring.
Adam does expect everyone else to be on time so that he could be late.
Right, he expects to walk in and film, so everyone else should be here.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
I mean, well,
Right.
yeah, but it's also now your company.
But
That's how I feel.
I'm on my huevos vibes.
The random Vegas trips are the funniest when we have to do the news and you'd be like, "Oh, Adam's here, but where's AD?" You call him, he's like, "Oh, I'm in Vegas, by the way."
I mean, like 2 times, like my plane got delayed. But I literally used to go on, go on trips, fly into Burbank, and come straight over here.
how clutch that it's Burbank.
Burbank's the best.
Burbank
airport.
is the best.
It's expensive though. I noticed if you want to get
Sometimes it's usually more expensive,
It
but
depends.
Not
now
so for
it's
Vegas,
like
that's for
not
sure.
for Vegas
Really?
for sure.
Hell no, bro. An extra $50 to not deal with traffic. I'm
Yeah,
with it.
bro.
I feel
Parking.
that.
Yeah, parking.
You valet right over there.
The main thing is the Uber situation. Like getting an
No,
Uber in LAX
that's
is
LAX
impossible.
is terrible.
Yeah, but here
to
it's
do
like
the Uber.
easy as fuck, basically.
What I did once was park at the old office. Nobody knows. It was like on a Friday night. Flew out to Vegas for the weekend. Landed back on Sunday morning and just walked over to the old office.
That's a long walk, dude.
No, it's not.
I would have picked you up. What the heck?
No, but it was like a 10-minute walk.
That was
Okay.
a good walk. That
Yeah,
was-
it's a lengthy
It's like a
walk.
10-20-minute walk.
yeah,
Yeah.
and there's sidewalks the whole time too.
Yeah, and then
True.
I had my backpack earphones on. I landed like at 9 a.m. It was dead.
Damn.
Got some Dunkin' Donuts. It was cool.
I would
Some
have
Randy's Donuts actually.
Randy's
just ordered
is
the Uber. I would have been like, "Fuck it, dude. I ain't walking at 9 in the morning."
You don't like Randy's?
Nah,
It's hyped. It's overhyped.
I think it was overhyped.
Man, your dumbass were the first ones to go buy it.
They got it.
we
He
went and
was.
had it. Yeah,
They
we
got
tried
a.
it, and
It's
it was
called.
meh.
It's like a buttercrumb one they had, and then the one with the cinnamon toast crunch on there. You out of your mind?
These are donuts.
This is
Yeah.
donut.
I'm done with sweet stuff, dude. Unless it's a rock star, it's like I'm not.
A
like,
rock star
that
is
shit doesn't-
sweet to you?
Well, it's like I'm saying sugary items. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather do a sugary drink than a donut nowadays. Or
Yeah,
a
but nobody
cookie.
puts a Rockstar under like sweets. You put that under an energy drink.
Yeah,
That's
You know what I
true.
mean? But it's like if you were talking about like a Snicker or like a fucking or whatever, like a fruit roll-ups or something, then that's where you put
Yuri,
it.
what
You
do we
put
know about the
plural
Snickers?
Wait.
Oh,
You
don't
put
eat
plural
them off the bat.
S's on things that shouldn't have it, and then you take them off things that should have it, like Snickers.
I love when he does that.
I said Snickers.
You said Snicker.
I said Snickers. I said fruit roll-ups,
Snickers.
for roll-ups.
Snickers.
but it's fruit roll-up.
I don't know. I feel like I'm hitting that age where like everyone's just like, dude, I don't even eat candy anymore. You know what I mean? Like I don't have any fucking like ambition to want to eat candy.
I don't fuck with soda like that anymore.
I don't know.
It's
Man, I
like
haven't
super
drank.
sweet now.
Bro, I haven't
I
drank
feel
a
that.
full soda in about 7 months. Like a can?
It feels too much. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
it's disgusting to me now. It's too sweet.
Except like Sprite, I can deal with every once in a while.
like a whole bunch of it though.
No,
Like,
just like a
I'm thinking back to like when we were probably kids, we were drinking probably like 7 cans of soda a day. You know, no problem.
That's crazy.
Like,
I
probably
know.
chilling.
not 7 a day, but
Yuri's crazy.
I used to drink a
7 a day.
And you're that skinny, goddamn, your metabolism is nice.
At one point, I was not drinking water when I was a kid. I was like hydrating with soda.
I used to drink a lot of milk.
But you're-
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
So I was drinking like 3-4 glasses of milk a day.
Really?
Yeah, just
because you
straight.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good.
Wow.
It's
I can't
crazy,
do that
bro. It's
now.
crazy how unhealthy milk can be too, though,
Yeah,
because of the pus from the cows.
No, the pus is like I don't really think that's that big of a deal. I think what's the biggest deal is the hormones. Like the milk is meant for a baby cow to mature into, like an older cow.
Yeah,
and it
that's
has
why we
all-
got.
has
That's
all
why we
these-
get. We got man boobs and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
all the milk.
I don't know.
Or because we're fat.
But you know what's crazy
That's-
though? Everyone fucks with almond milk because they think almond milk is safer for you, right? Almond milk has cyanide in it,
Mm-hmm.
and cyanide is incredibly toxic for you. Doesn't matter what level it's at, it's incredibly toxic for you. So it's kind of funny.
So
you know-
what should we drink, Yuri?
Water.
Pee.
Sunflower seed milk. I don't know.
Yuri doesn't have the
Sunflower seed milk?
answer. He just wants to poke at all of the issues with everything.
No, it's
around
not.
it.
Well, the issue is don't drink milk and don't drink almond milk. Boom.
No, you know what's
Issue
crazy?
solved.
Now you know what's crazy because people that are lactose, they drink almond milk, but they love regular milk.
there's so
even
much-
like in juvenile hall, the kids got almond milk because they were considered lactose. Which I don't know. Can somebody really be considered lactose? Like it's just
Yes,
So-
I'm
no,
kind of
yes.
lactose.
no.
now.
I get that, but what I'm saying is you're gonna shit regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
the type
But
of- it's the type of shit.
Yeah,
I
your
just-
stomach's like in pain.
the diarrhea
type of
vibes.
shit.
Hell no, bro. Everybody else like with some
When
people
you're
used to
feeling
love.
something funny and it's all up in your tummy, diarrhea.
I do have a
Diarrhea.
solution.
By the way, there's so many other options other
Breast
than
milk
almond
company.
milk.
Breast milk
2%?
company.
No, there's
Have you ever had
Lactaid.
breast milk?
There's
When I was a kid.
oat milk. There's a bunch of other shit too.
Oat milk is pretty good.
There's
Is it?
there's
Okay.
a couple different things.
Somebody said, "Can we talk about the news?"
Is there any breast milk company where you could like go to the store and
Bro,
buy like breast milk off the shelves?
breast milk is, I don't know about that.
Because do you want another lady's hormones? You know,
Coconut milk, oat milk,
Okay.
A2 milk, soy milk.
coconut milk with cereal sounds fucking gross, dude.
that sounds.
That sounds so good.
no. It
Coconut
doesn't.
milk.
That does not sound good to me.
Hey, D, that
I
shit
didn't
does
used to
not
like
sound good. You're
coconut
a
milk
cat.
as a kid, though.
Have you ever had it in like a smoothie or anything?
No, you know when they open up the coconuts with
Sweet.
the milk in there? That shit
Yeah.
was, I
shit does-
didn't used to like it.
It tastes bad.
I don't know. Now I probably I would fuck with it. But let's get into some news, though.
Thank you.
First topic. Did Gucci Man lie about killing Pookie Loc? Deb Antney, who was famously known for being Waka Flocka's mom and managing many artists such as Gucci Man, in an interview claims that Gucci lied about killing Pookie Loc, and it was all for entertainment. This is wild.
Wow.
Gucci Man's going through it this week, huh?
But Waka Flocka's mom has had a lot of allegations thrown against her for being like a shady business manager and all this stuff.
She had a lot of artists at the time.
Yeah.
So let's stop talking about that now because all these kids think that you're the #1 killer. And let's don't talk about it no more because now you're a dad. You got two sons.
Yeah.
I think she's still because her and Gucci Man were feuding because Gucci Man was I think Waka Flocka's mom was like helping with the managerial side of things at one point, and I think Gucci got upset at her, and they have like some sort of ongoing beef. So I'm not surprised she's saying
She used
such
to
a
have
thing.
Nicki Minaj too. She had Gucci and Nicki at the same time. I want to say French too. I could be wrong.
Wow.
I think she had all three of them.
Man, when you
I do know they have beef though. They're like he's bitter
do you
towards
think?
her.
So do you think Waka Flocka has to like beef with Gucci Man and everybody his mom has bad business with?
Nigga,
because
they
of-
already had. Well, I mean, I think Waka's like past all of that. But yeah, they had problems before.
No, what I'm saying. Okay, so let's just say Nicki and his mom fell off. Like,
Is
and they
Flocka-
start beefing. Yeah, does Flocka got to start beefing it with Nicki too?
Nigga,
or it's like a business.
if somebody start beefing with your mom, you got to go with your mom, right?
he
Nah,
did-
but it's a business.
I've seen him.
Yeah,
It's a business.
He defends his mom. I forgot who it was, but someone was like saying that like, she stole a bunch of money, didn't pay them correctly, blah blah. And then Waka Flocka was like, "Fuck no, not my mom." He like was defending his mom, saying she didn't do that, and you're the idiot, you fucked up, all that stuff. So I feel like he will defend her because it's his mom, obviously, and she probably made him a lot of money.
Or either that or just, stay out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Do you guys think she's being bitter right now, or you think there's some truth behind this?
We don't know. Honestly, it's a
the-
wobbler for real.
But you want to know the thing is like, I'm not taking this as she got beef with him and she's saying that. She's just like, hey, you got kids now. Stop telling these people that you did something you didn't do, if that's the truth.
Or like,
Because the mythos of it is Gucci, I always thought Gucci, did his thing.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
which was a big part of Gucci's blow up as well. He's already a big artist, but that definitely fucking trajectory to everything.
He
way
had
crazier.
the song, go dig your partner up, nigga, bet he can't say shit. And if you're looking for the kid, I'll be in zone 6. Like,
Yeah.
all of that made Gucci like, okay, he ain't to be fucked with.
I kind of understand the argument that, like, okay, he's a father now and a father of 2 kids. Like, flexing that you got a body at an elderly age like that. Not say he's elderly, but like when you're supposed to be more mature, it's kind of like, all right, dude, you got nothing better to do in your life? Like flexing bodies to your 2 kids. It's like, don't talk about it anymore if that's what you did.
And
right?
Josh, is there any way? Because I think he went to court for this.
Right. That's the part I don't understand either.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did actually, right?
Right. Like there was an investigation. Like
He had to beat murder, basically.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
there's a
So,
whole right.
So did they?
so if he so-called didn't do it,
Why would you
Why-
go through that whole process for entertainment and risk going to jail?
no. Why would you even be in the court?
Did someone fall?
I was like, down goes Vashton.
Shit, I don't know.
Can
dude.
you look that up, Josh? I want to know because I'm like, what was the charges back then?
I remember he was fighting murder. Like he was potentially going to get a lot of time, but it was self-defense, so he got out. You know what I mean? So why would his mom be? Why would Waka Flocka's mom be saying this? It's kind of strange. I'm telling you, from my perspective, it seems like she's a little bit upset at him and just wants to downplay his things.
Gucci would be arrested and charged with Pookie Loke's murder, but the charges were ultimately dropped due to lack of evidence.
He definitely did it. Shit.
Due to lack of evidence,
So
wasn't
the
he?
charges were dropped for this, and they just didn't pursue it.
Exactly. And then Josh would have Josh, even like with murders and stuff like that, do they still give you like a whole year to bring up the case back? And if not, it goes to like shambles and shit, like it disappears, or no, it doesn't work like that with murder. Because I know with some cases, like if they don't pick it up, if the DA don't pick it up within a year, they get dropped or they get dismissed. Is it the same thing with murder or no, Josh? Or like in Georgia, I'm saying it. Like in California, it's like that, but is it like that in Georgia? Or with a serious crime like murder?
I mean, they got great gun laws in Georgia.
No, what I'm saying though, even though they were trying to prosecute him and the lack of evidence didn't allow them to prosecute him, is he allowed to be like, man, you know what? Fuck it, we can't even pick it up no more because it's been over a year and we didn't find the evidence we needed.
It's been over 10 years, I think.
No, I'm just saying like,
He's just
I'm
saying
saying at the moment.
hypothetically.
Yeah.
Like at the moment.
I don't know.
Yeah,
So there's no statute of limitations.
Okay,
so
that's
it can
what-
go on forever.
Oh,
exactly.
shit.
With murder, it's like there's no
Yeah.
statute of limitations.
I didn't think there was.
Anywhere?
I don't think anywhere, right?
Nah,
But
I'm
it
looking-
depends on the state.
I'm
and the
reading
county
Georgia right
sometimes.
now.
Oh, you're reading Georgia. I think in certain places,
A prosecutor might have 10 years to file most felony charges, but only 1 year to file misdemeanor charges. Violent crimes generally have longer statutes of limitations, such as crimes like murder or child rape. Those have no statutes.
Yeah.
So a murder, right? Just because he wasn't charged at that point doesn't mean technically they couldn't. But ultimately, I think they probably just dropped it because they threw it up to self-defense and didn't want to prosecute. him any
okay.
further
Yeah,
either.
the idea of
what
there
you're
not
saying.
being enough evidence is crazy to me because
But-
he was basically like kidnapped and fucking fought his kidnappers
Well,
and killed one of them.
back then it was said that a certain rapper sent, him to go to Gucci's house.
Yeah.
And then he ended up dead. I think it wasn't just him. I think it was 2 people.
Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 people.
2 or 3 people.
One of
and
them
somebody
died.
else got shot, and I think he died. So, yeah. But even like when they did the verses, he was like, I put that nigga in the dirt. You remember Gucci was saying that shit?
Yeah.
It's like,
wow, they want to shit. For
I
that
mean,
one.
listen, if you didn't do that, I got a hard time believing that you're gonna be running with this for this long.
But also,
And even saying that on the shit.
But also, Josh, can you get prosecuted? Okay, so let's say. it was
But he
self-defense.
wasn't kidnapped.
Okay. But let's say he was like kidnapped or it was self-defense. Does the credibility stand in like in a rapper's aspect to where you're like, I'll put him in the dirt?
Because of the circumstances
Yeah,
of
yeah.
how he was basically being kidnapped,
the-
tied down, and
what
they
do
were
you
gonna
do?
torture and kill him, and he got his way out and murder them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so bitter and mad at this person that I probably would do the same thing Gucci did.
Gucci
is
did.
talk shit
Why
about
you
the
put
guy.
ID?
Because
Gucci
no,
did.
that's what he said. But I would do the same thing Gucci did, which is like continue talking shit about the dude who tried to fucking kill me, and I got away with killing him. It's
But
like,
I get what you're
honestly,
saying.
though, like even if you didn't do it, if it happened on behalf of you, I mean, a nigga's still gonna be like, damn,
Like-
his camp did it or he did it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So what about somebody like the baby, like where he has multiple situations where he has had to defend himself? If he were to make a song about killing the person he killed at Walmart, would you guys be like, bro, it was self-defense, or nah, bro, committed the murder? Like on some gangster shit.
I mean, well, you seen the video.
Yeah, it was pretty cut and dry. But you're right. He hasn't really. Has he made a song about that?
He probably hasn't, because it was like, I mean, you don't want to. I mean, certain rappers aren't gonna brag, but he was in a feud with whoever Pookie Loc was associated with. He was in an ongoing war, so he basically
him and Jeezy had beef back then.
Yeah, and Pookie Loc had, so he was shitting on the whole other side. I mean, if it was okay to brag, the baby's situation was a little different.
But that's why a lot of people got mad that Jeezy even did the verses with Gucci over that.
People on whose side? Jeezy's or
people were mad about that.
I think on Jeezy's side, because they're like, you're not.
They're like, nigga, that's your homie.
Yeah, it's your homie. Now you're doing this for money.
Damn, that was a whole on war. I mean, I wasn't too tuned into hip hop, and I was hella young. But bro, imagine somebody like making a whole diss song, shitting on your homie, and then you go 10 years later, you kind of forgive it.
If you sent me to go attack someone for you, and they took my life, and then 10 years later you're fucking having some drinks with this dude at a party, I'm gonna be
some Ciroc.
I'm gonna be rolling in my grave.
That's
bro.
crazy.
No, that's definitely crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, but you know, even with that, like, then too, it's also a good thing that, you know, two grown men got on stage and did that. Even though Gucci took it to another level, it was good for hip hop to see them two get on stage together without it being any problems after the beef for so long.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true, but it's still hella crazy.
That was super crazy. But that just shows like how mature Jeezy is at this point now. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
because they were young at that time. They were hella young. They were like I don't know, early 20s, probably closer to the 30s, but they were still.
They were hella young with money in a crazy time.
20 years ago.
yeah.
20. Yeah, they were very young.
And then they ended with So Icy. Like, I remember when So Icy came out. That song was huge.
That shit was 20 years ago?
Like early 2000s.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like 4, dick.
Bro.
You know that, like, I'm so high.
But I do remember like my homies. 2005, I was
2005, yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I was still in high school.
Damn, so you remember the whole beef, AD?
Everything.
For whose side were you on?
That's when I graduated.
That was like some Southern shit.
Okay. So
I
you
was more
into-
wrapped up into like the game,
People
G-Unit and shit.
people in California weren't invested in like what was going on.
I mean,
over
we
there.
seen it, but it
But
wasn't
the
like
internet wasn't around. That's crazy.
it wasn't like you can go to Instagram and see what's going on.
Yeah.
You like, I remember it was like DVDs and shit. Like I used to watch what's the DVDs called? Smack DVDs, and like you would get like they had this shit called Beef, if y'all remember that.
Nah.
You never seen Beef?
No.
Never.
So it was what three beefs, and they literally had was about rappers beefing with each other.
It was
like a
DVD?
whole breakdown of everything?
Like kind of like a little mini documentary, and they had different parts. So
they
they had like Luda and Lil Flip.
Oh my god.
Oh, damn. So it was like academic before academics.
I mean, what's it called? Not Luda. T.I. and Lil Flip. It had 50 and like Game.
That's crazy.
Did you
Josh.
did you guys see the video clip of 15 Ja Rule the other day?
Yeah.
They were kicking it?
No, there was like a Ja Rule concert where everyone's showing up to listen to Ja Rule, and whoever the DJ was opened up their show with the 50 song, and
Hey,
they have like ongoing
Josh,
beef
can you
for a long ass time.
please turn the
Nah, I know
sound
that.
off? Turn the sound off and show Duno and Yuri beef, like Beef 3.
That's crazy. Now that's one of the craziest beefs I've ever seen. It and that one is just like 50 Cent damn near bullying. I've seen when Ja Rule and Ashanti had a concert, fucking 50 Cent bought like the first 200 seats in the front row.
So it would be empty.
So it would be empty. What a
my
piece
No,
of
bro,
shit.
but the beef DVDs was like that was our only way to see what was going on.
That's
like-
so
like-
crazy.
like
Someone
United
making
States.
DVDs.
Like even back then, Nelly, like everybody knew him for his hits. They didn't like know him saying all type of crazy shit. And I remember seeing him and Chingy on there.
Where'd you get
And he's
these?
like, I like the way you do that right there. I could have said, fuck
So
the
where
way
were
you
you
do
buying
that
it
right
in the
there.
Swami?
Yeah, where do you buy
Everywhere,
these
swap
DVDs?
meets. You feel me? It was some street shit.
Someone is making DVDs about rapper beef.
Bro,
That's
it was
insane.
big.
Was that
bro.
T.I.? Holy shit, T.I. looks hella young right here.
I need to ask my sisters if they watched this shit because this I did not see.
So
this
like
when I
him
was
and Lil
younger.
Flip beef was in there. So this is how we found out, like,
Wow.
really. No, go to the top one. Top one.
Wait, hold
Down
on,
right
Big D.
there.
How long would this take to make? So they would take like so these were coming out like yearly?
Click the first one, Josh.
Were these coming out like yearly? AD?
Make sure to mute it. Yeah, they were bootlegs.
No, I know that, but who's putting everything together?
I know.
I don't even remember. It was just
That's
nigga.
what
It was real big. I think that was Bangers. Damn, look at fucking what's it called? DJ Envy back then. Look at
That was
Stat Quo.
DJ Envy?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. People
Bro, this
were-
shit was big back then, bro.
This is the dude who ended up managing
Lil
Lil
Xan.
Xan later
Uh-huh.
on. Wow, that's so
With DJ
crazy.
Envy?
No,
No, Stat
Stat
Quo.
Quo. Look at that. So like, yeah, this one was like T.I. and Lil Flip's beef, and it breaks it real down.
Damn, bro. They was in white beaters and big old 501.
Look at that's drama.
That's drama. T.I. looks hella young.
Lil Flip.
I miss the triple XLT days. Look at that.
When did you wear a triple XLT?
In elementary, I have many photos.
No,
I believe-
need
Not-
to
not-
see
not-
that.
I
here.
believe,
No,
I believe he grew up in Hollywood. He grew up around all Latinos.
Comparatively to my little body, it looked like a triple XL.
Okay,
is
so
what
but
I'm
it was
saying.
like an XL.
It was probably
at the
like,
time?
I should have been wearing a small, you know,
okay.
like something like that. But rappers would be wearing triple
gotcha,
XLTs.
I
That's
gotcha.
so
Yeah,
crazy.
but back then, like YouTube wasn't as
as big as
prominent
it is now.
as
Yeah.
it is now. You feel me? Oh, see, like they had see the game versus Joe Budden. Like it broke everything down like that.
I just,
Touched about a fire.
I just thought
Nah,
about
but you
it.
see that? You see that though, Duno? So this is how we found out certain shit.
The game versus Joe Budden. When did they beef? That was back in the day as well.
Yeah.
Damn,
Then look, then Game came out with one. Look this up, Josh. Stop snitching, stop lying.
Against Joe Budden.
Against 50.
How many
Against-
of these DVDs did you have?
Yeah.
I know, but
I used to go to Compton Swap meet and buy all these motherfuckers.
what are you doing? Like sitting with all your homies?
So yeah,
and
so
just,
he had
like, take-
he had like a mixtape too, but they had a whole little DVD.
bro, almost 2 hours worth of
Yeah, nigga, that
just
shit was
talking
classic
shit.
back then.
Oh my god.
They went to like they went to 50's like old home in Connecticut. Like it was all type of shit though. They was really like it was
AD,
great time.
AD, when that was going on, like the G Unit and 50 and shit, I mean, and the game and shit, you were definitely choosing the game just because you were from Compton and from Los
And
Angeles,
see,
right?
I had it fucked up too because a lot of my older homies from the section, Lloyd Banks and Young Buck, used to come to the neighborhood. So a lot of my older homies, they got G Unit West tattooed on them. But I was a big Game fan.
So you were like, man,
I was a big Young Buck fan.
I was a big Game fan.
what is going on back here?
Still to this day, I never seen Get Rich or Die Trying because like I was so into
Shut
that.
the fuck
Shut
up,
the
bro.
fuck up.
All
I
my
still haven't
kids,
watched
I've
it.
never
You
seen that movie.
Have seen all of 50's shows and love all
I
of
love
his
him.
work.
I love him.
you
But at the
won't
time,
watch
His movie is
That-
amazing.
Get Rich or Die Trying was like
at the time, I
8
was
Mile
so bro. I was so big a Game fan, and he was a Pyru. But at the time, he was like all we had. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, he was hard. Like I first heard him on the song called "Round Here." It was Game. He was rapping with Dipset.
Yeah.
You feel me? And nigga, when I heard that, I was like, oh yeah, this nigga nice. You feel me? He was that nigga, bro. We didn't have nobody on the West Coast like that.
Wait, AD, so you've never seen Get
Rich or Die Trying?
I
No,
mean, Get Rich or Die Trying?
I'm down to see it now, but I've never seen it.
AD,
Like,
just know.
You watched it?
What? Man, if I was your best friend, I want you. Bro, what? 50 Cent's story is fucking
but you gotta understand,
Also,
bro.
though, his
it-
acting is kind of trash in that movie.
What?
Looking back at it,
Yeah,
Really?
looking back at it, yeah.
People
yeah.
are saying he was a good actor.
No,
He
he was
is
he was
now.
okay.
Oh, okay.
and he was okay at that time.
Yeah, he was
but if
okay.
you compare, like, he's a good actor now. If you compare that, it's
I see.
So you gotta think about it like this: Eminem's first movie, he killed that role.
8 Mile was
The 8 Mile
amazing.
role,
Yeah.
Eminem executed that crazy. His biography was crazy. 50 Cent was already so big that it was a little slow.
I remember buying the Get Rich or Die Trying album
And
from
then-
the SWAT nigga.
and
it
then
was
just breaking it?
To me, that was like the only not breaking it because he was 50 was the biggest artist at the time. Like he was untouchable. Like that was the only CD that I remember. Like it was sold out everywhere. Like everywhere you had to go different places to buy it.
Didn't
I think he sold like what was his first week sales was like 1 million?
Holy
Jesus
shit!
Christ.
Something crazy. It's super classic. But once he signed Game, you feel me? And they came out with This Is How We Do and everything happened. Soon as they split, people took it more on. It was some West Coast, East Coast beef, like reignited.
Yeah,
So like, nigga, you got to rock with the coast.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
And
it didn't matter that Game was a Pyru nigga. He was a West Side nigga. So it was
First.
like, you feel me?
I remember when I was like in elementary and I was keeping up to the rap world through my sisters. The whole West Coast versus East Coast thing was such a big deal back in the day. You know what I mean? Like all East Coast artists, like you were just people
And
thought
bro,
of the,
back then, bro, 50.
damn. Okay, The Massacre, which I think is what you were talking about. First week sales 1.15 million.
No, the first one though.
And that's
How much did the
right?
first one do?
Get Rich or Die Trying,
Yeah.
872,000.
So it was close.
wow.
872 for Get Rich or Die Trying, and
But
then
that's like hard copies, right?
95.
Yes, hard copy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
Back then. But when that Get Rich or Die Try album came out, you got to think, bro, In the Club was so big, bro. Like that song came out, bro, from nigga, every race of people was banging that fucking song. It didn't matter. He was the biggest rap artist, bro. And then too, like,
Dude, I was in high school and that was in our locker room, like playing
playing all the
that
time.
music in high school.
Oh my God,
locker.
you guys listened to Get Rich That Try and Ride before
but
the
even,
hockey game?
Yes.
but even before that,
100%.
you know how he came in the game. He had a song called "What's the Art of Getting Robbed?" Art of Getting Robbed, where he dissed all the, all the rappers at the time. And Jay-Z even, came out on the Summer Jam screen and said, "I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 Cent?" You feel me? So that kind of blew him up too. And he came out later, bro. But the way that he attacked Murder Inc. was legendary. Because at the time, bro, like Ja Rule was on top. Ja Rule was having like a Drake run.
Damn,
He was
definitely-
dropping nothing but hits. Him and Ashanti, they was on a run. And then you got 50 come out. I smell pussy. Is that you, Irv? I smell pussy. Is that you, Ja? It was different, bro. It was a whole different time. So when he came out, we like, damn, this nigga gangster.
Was
Then he
Okay,
got
okay,
shot
okay,
9
okay,
times.
everybody.
Shot 9 times.
And
His
then
whole
he lived
story,
And
everything.
in the head.
Hey,
In the
in
head?
the
Oh,
jaw,
in
in
the
the jaw,
mouth.
in
Yeah,
the
the
jaw.
Still
Same
headshot.
shit, yeah, headshot. Was he like the first bad guy of the 2000s? Like the first 2000s? Was he like the
He
first
was the bad guy because he made enemies with everybody. He went against Fat Joe.
He
He,
didn't give
went
a
against
fuck.
Jada Kiss. He went against Rick Ross. Like, and he was Khaled.
Wasn't he cool with Eminem? in the
Nigga, he
beginning? 50
had
Cent?
bro. He had problems with Khaled.
50 signed to Eminem.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was. I remember. I was
No,
like,
no, no,
I
no.
remember
Eminem signed to 50.
No, Eminem
No,
brought
Eminem.
Eminem.
Sorry. 50 signed to Eminem?
Eminem brought 50 into the game, didn't
50
he?
is signed to Eminem.
Yeah.
Eminem signed to Dre.
Okay.
And then 50 signed a Game at the time.
I remember
Game,
watching.
G-Unit, all
Yeah, I
that.
remember
Oh, so
watching.
it was just a big ass fucking
And nigga,
big ass ladder.
Well, that's kinda how it is.
G-Unit was huge.
Yeah, I literally remember watching some shit a long time ago where Eminem was like introducing 50 as like some new artist,
Hey,
and then he became like what
So
he is now.
so imagine when 50, like mind you, the biggest artist in the world, nigga, he starts going against Game, a nigga from the West Coast. And not only did he go against Game, he had signed Spider-Loc,
Which was Game's beef.
who was a Crip, to go against Game.
Jeez.
So so how me and Spider-Loc know each other is my homie Flo, rest in peace. That's one of his like right hand men. They was in the same group together. So Spider used to be in my neighborhood and used to have all the homies, bro. They was literally getting Jew in the West tattoos.
God damn.
And I wasn't fucking with that shit.
Well, because you were also younger too, right?
I was younger, but
Yeah.
like on some real rap type shit.
Yeah, you was like, man,
Nigga, I'm fucking with Game because Game was a hard ass rapper, bro. He was nice. When 300 Bars came out, that's one of the best diss tracks of all time. You ever heard that, Duno?
300 bars. I haven't, bro.
Nigga, literally 300 bars. 200 bars, that's when he was beefing with Joe Budden. He was getting into it with him. But 300 bars is when like, I'm like, damn, nigga, that's like, to me, top 5, maybe top 3 best diss songs of all time.
Is NBA YoungBoy like the new 50 Cent? Kind of against the grain, kind of you do your own thing, but you're also very poppy. You go against the most famous rappers.
No.
Okay.
Because YoungBoy is big as hell, one of the biggest artists on YouTube, but the industry success, they don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
He don't fuck with the industry either. 50 was the bad guy, but he was the biggest.
He was intertwined with the industry, working with them the whole time.
Bro, nigga
where-
had video games. He had all type of shit, bro.
And also, I feel like 50.
Damn, I do remember my homie having the fucking Nintendo 64 game of him, I think.
No,
Oh,
it was
really?
I think it was a PS3 game. Hey, what's it called? Look it up,
The
Josh.
50 Cent game, I do
It's a
remember
50
seeing it
Cent game.
somewhere. Damn,
Shit
he
was
had-
hard too.
He had video games. He was dead ass like on his Tony Hawk shit early on.
Bro, he was the big Bulletproof. That's what it was called.
I feel like 50 is more, and you know why NBA YoungBoy is also very business minded. But I feel like 50 is way more business minded in a way where he's not gonna cut off ties based off like things that he doesn't
Blood
like
on the
seeing.
sand?
Where NBA YoungBoy, he's willing to cut off all types of collaborations if he does not fuck with you, or if one of his close homies does not fuck with you. NBA YoungBoy does not care about business. He's more
No, he
about
definitely
his
cares.
homies.
No, he definitely cares because he just did some shit with Amazon, but also you gotta think about
and
it.
that was dope as
No,
fuck,
no,
too.
but you also gotta think about it. NBA YoungBoy's only
Yeah,
24.
Blood on the Sand too. That was dope.
That was a
That was
game?
PlayStation 3, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, so
Blood
he
on
had
the
2 games. Yeah.
sand.
No, but even back then. Okay, look,
We should play this.
what made 50
know.
what made 50 even bigger was he was signed to Eminem, who was the biggest rapper at the time.
That's how I found out about 50 Cent, is through Eminem. I remember that.
And then before, like, nigga, you have Dr. Dre sign Eminem. Eminem becomes the biggest artist, nigga, probably one of the biggest rappers of all time, hands down.
Man, that was one of the biggest like family trees right there. How we're like how some of the biggest producers, like they were all connected like a huge ass spider web, just of pure talent. You know how usually
So
there's a
you
hit
got
and miss.
all the big dogs, and they're signing these people, and they're making them larger than life. So not only you have that, you have the cosigns of the biggest people in the industry.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
you got
exactly.
Dr. Dre producing your beats. You have Eminem doing features for it. It's all of that shit.
Snoop Dogg, all of them.
Snoop, everybody.
These guys all help usher in like that next wave, and like AD saying, like that's when I started listening. I got in through 2001. Like that's how I started listening to Dre, listening to all this other things, and then all of a sudden you got Eminem on there. Eminem's got his own stuff. You start
Killer.
following all that stuff.
The
Boom,
Midwest,
you
he's going
find
crazy
50
in the
Cent
Midwest.
through him. Boom, now you have all the 50 Cent
Then you-
music,
then
and
you
have
got
all these
Game.
eras.
Yeah.
Then you have Game. And
Josh's favorite album. What were you telling me?
then you got
documentary too?
Then you got Kendrick Lamar. Then you got Anderson .Paak on top of that. So those are all descendants from Dr. Dre.
That's what I'm saying. It's a big ass spider web of just pure talent. It's crazy as fuck.
But also during that time when 50 was like super blowing up, when you have crazy industry ties and industry push like that, your contract is usually really fucking gnarly. When they talk about 360 deals and you know you can't make any money until 20 years after your death type shit, it's like I wouldn't be surprised if 50 had some really gnarly contracts during during those times.
Bro, but he was like, and you know, even reading his book, like his thought process was crazy back then. You feel me?
Even with like the business,
He's probably one of the most,
successful.
as far as like business endeavors and shit. Like,
Yeah.
you got to think about it, bro. Like that vitamin water deal that he had. How much did he?
Insane.
How much?
Damn, I remember he did have a vitamin water. See, we have to understand that he came from a mindset of being a hustler. Like in the movie Get Rich or Die Trying, which you have, I don't want to ruin it. Fuck, you don't give a fuck?
Nigga, how old is that movie?
Yeah, it's like
No,
I'm
no,
gonna see it. I should do that shit on stream or something.
Okay, what I'm saying is that for in the movie, like nobody else is taking the coins, right? Like the crackhead's trying to give him like $10 or $15 worth of coins, and everybody's kind of shining him off. He's like, bro, I'll take those shits. So he always had a hustler mindset. So I'm pretty sure when he signed the deal, like even though, for let's say he did get a shitty deal, but he got a good X amount of money, I'm pretty sure he had already invested in certain things.
He was planning
Yeah,
ahead
he
of
was
time.
planning ahead of time.
He's like,
but
I'll
because
take
of-
these little tiny L's so I can get myself to this position. Then make myself
and now
more
he's
money.
fucking one of the biggest fucking show producers in BET, HBO, whatever the fuck it is. Like, bro, he got
also
power, right?
Nigga, I was just watching BMF, nigga.
Bro, what? He's at a whole other level. Nobody's ever seen a rapper do.
But and as an artist,
And
bro,
as an artist.
that nigga still doing crazy tours, sold out. He's overseas. He's killing it. He's doing his thing, bro. Like he's one of them ones, bro. Like his era, at his time, he ran hip hop. It was no competition.
Yeah. Sunny V2 literally had just made a video where he included 50 in it, I believe. And he was talking about how he also, with all of his success, he also has one of the biggest, downfall stories as well, where he went bankrupt from being, a 100+ millionaire and filed bankruptcy afterwards. And then now he's back to being a 100+ millionaire. Who knows if he was ever broke at all, but he did file for bankruptcy.
Yeah, but I think that's mostly like a strategic play. I
First,
don't
so he
think
didn't have to give his wife
Yeah,
money.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what
never-
I'm saying. He's a
he was
fucking
never
hustler.
He
broke.
never didn't have money.
Yeah, I know.
And if we're being honest, he's hella entertaining.
Yeah.
Like he's like one of the funniest persons.
And bro, when he beefs, you see what he did. What's a nigga call him Fofty? I need my money now. I need my money by Monday. You feel me? Didn't he just win not too long ago? 50,000 Nivea got to pay. Not Nivea. What's her name? Tierra Marie had to pay him 50 racks.
Because of what, like some lawsuit or some shit? I don't know.
Something he said.
Okay.
Shout out 50, man.
It's funny how we just went on a whole talk about 50 when we started talking about the
Well, that's
Gucci.
that's
Gucci
good.
thing,
We
yeah.
was deep diving. And you know what I'm saying? Giving
Man,
some
shout out
history.
It was good.
Man, you guys put me on some shit. I gotta listen to these diss songs.
We gotta watch that movie.
Nigga, 300
Get Rich or
bars,
Die Trying.
200 bars.
I can't believe you haven't seen that, AD. That kind of broke my heart right now, to be honest.
Nigga, I told you. It was East Coast, West Coast, man.
Shit, you be damned. The minute I heard Notorious B.I.G. movie came out, I watched that shit. I don't give a fuck about no
Oh,
East
no,
Coast.
Biggie was fire.
Biggie was fine.
Actually, That's even better than Get Rich or Die Trying, to be honest.
Oh,
In
that's
terms of,
one of the
bias.
best movies of all time. They made Little Kim look crazy in that
You
movie.
said one of the best movies of all time? That's cap.
Nah, not of all time, but like rap
like
movies.
rap
like
bios?
rap, yeah, like
Rap
rap.
bio?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say
It's
that.
up there.
Yeah.
But I include Get Rich or Die Trying in there too.
Yeah.
Straight Outta Compton's number one.
The fucking acting sucked.
I didn't watch
No,
it.
hell no.
Do you include 8 Mile in there?
Yes.
No, 8 Mile's number one. But
8
that's
Mile-
not. But that's not a rap biopic.
It
Yeah,
damn
but
near
neither
is.
is
It
Get
damn-
Rich or Die
If it's a
Trying.
rapper movie, then 8 Mile is definitely number one.
Okay, so I would go 8 Mile. This is my 8 Mile.
You don't know any other movies.
No. For 8 Mile, NWA. No. I'm wrong. 8 Mile, the Biggie movie, NWA, and then Get Rich or Die Trying.
Well, see, you haven't seen a lot of other movies either.
Like which one?
State Property, bro. One
Oh,
and
State
two.
Property. State
That
Property.
was-
I actually seen it in juvenile.
That was
also.
classic. Hot Boys, like some of those like TV movies, those was classic too. I put some of them up more than a lot of them other movies you named.
Did you guys ever watch Poetic Justice, the one with Tupac?
Come on, Yuri. Of course.
I haven't.
Damn, I haven't seen it either, Yuri.
I haven't.
Damn, are we?
See?
Are
Have
we
you?
uncultured?
Yes.
Wow.
Of like, there's a certain. If you're a certain age, you've seen that movie.
It's
Like,
it's older than I. You know, it's like past my.
You gotta
age
see
bracket.
Poetic Justice. You gotta see Juice.
Juice.
I was just gonna
OG
say,
Bobby Johnson, right? I don't
Yeah.
know. That's a
I've
good
seen,
one.
South Central.
I've seen Jews. That's the one where he's in
New
Jack, New York.
New Jack City.
Belly.
Damn, there's
Paid in Full. And if you want some rapper
Paid in
shit,
Full is a great movie. I've seen Paid in Full.
On some rapper shit, CB4. And then if you want some like, Don't Be a Menace to South Central or Drinking Your Juice in the Hood, that's one of the classic like spoof movies and shit.
Okay.
Classic.
Spoof
You
movies?
have to see that.
It's better than Scary Movie.
Juicy's the one
Yeah, of course.
where
But
Tupac's the snake,
I ain't gonna
right?
lie. Paid in Full is up there with 8 Mile for me. I don't know which one. I think Paid in
Nah.
I'll put Paid in Full over 8 Mile.
The acting, no cap. The
Oh
acting
yeah.
and fucking.
Hey,
8 Mile
wait
was
a minute.
crazy.
In the chat, Belly, of course. Belly is a classic you have to see. South Central. Friday, of course, everybody gotta do Friday.
Okay, so
Hustle
now
and
we're going
Flow is a
into-
good one too.
Hustle and Flow's a great movie.
CB4 is classic. You got to. Yeah, Belly is a damn. Belly. Damn, we
was
got
saying
some
Belly,
good
and
ass
you weren't
movies,
acknowledging
man.
it at all.
No, we
Really?
acknowledge AD did it.
Above the Rim too. Whoever said Paid in Full is trash? Fuck you. You sound crazy as hell.
How old is Belly?
Belly came out in the 90s, but that was with a DMX and Nas.
Okay.
Classic.
I haven't seen this
You know
shit.
what's crazy too? Go see House Party tomorrow. You feel me? Your boy
Oh,
D's in that
my- oh,
motherfucker.
yes.
But,
98.
but there's a scene in the movie
98.
that they taking inspiration from Belly.
Belly, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit.
Next story.
Next story.
Let's go.
That was good.
Yeah,
that was
If Lux
really
would have
good.
been here, we would have never left this
I was just gonna
conversation.
say that. At least there was
Fuck,
able
that
to
would have been
transition.
bad. Because right now we're just getting put on by like AD, but Lush is a whole rap connoisseur. He would have gave us the on when man. He would tell us when 50 was born, Wood Hospital. Shit would have been crazy.
Lil Zay Osama reportedly arrested, firearms seized. Yeah, I seen this. Osama has been arrested in his hometown. Information about the Chicago rapper's alleged arrest first circulated following Tom Aaron's tweets. The deputy director of news affair and communications for the Chicago Police Department shared several images of firearms seized during the investigation. He was allegedly one of the several people detained during the investigation in a stolen vehicle. A Chicago PD scanner account added more context, alleging that Osama was one of the people obtained. Look at this.
Who the fuck is he fighting for? Iraq?
Wait, are those guns covered in pumpkin?
Those shit
It look like chips.
Those shit look dirty, fool.
They look like they're covered in pumpkin seeds.
You do not want to get caught with shit like this.
Bro, what? He has a whole fucking. He has almost like 30, probably over 30 round clip. This shit is crazy
And
out there.
there's another Pelican case right there in the left photo.
Oh, he's
you
going-
can only imagine what's inside that black box right there. Oh shit.
His only way getting out of this if he didn't consent for the search and they still searched him, or unless he's on probation and they searched him without asking him because they could do that. But if they didn't consent, he gonna be out.
I hate to say it, I'm pretty sure he's fucked.
For how much those guns cost, 600K, you know, approximately, with all the stuff you got. Wait, he has a net worth. Sorry. Okay, but with how much all those guns cost, I feel like you could have got security, right? I don't know.
Buying armed security and stuff like that.
Those guns are expensive as hell.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm with
like,
you.
Yeah, he could have just got armed security instead. But who knows?
Man, you got to protect yourself in Chicago.
Yeah, but
Dude, the box on the right, that other photo, it looks like a bunch of like he has so many guns that those are just like random parts lying around. He's like, I'll just build a gun out of all my random parts.
is that like fries and shit?
Yeah, I know. Were they eating?
I think there's like a bag right over here, and they probably just emptied everything out of the car or anything they had on them too, like to the side.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Bro,
Yeah.
look at that length pause of that brown clip.
Or it's just like leaves and shit.
Yeah, he's definitely fucked.
That looks like
Look like that nigga was going against the X-Men.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
know.
Bro was fighting for America and all types of other shit.
Someone in the chat said, "What kind of enemies does he have?"
Big ass monster.
He's fighting Thanos, nigga.
I know, for real.
Now
Holy
Chicago
shit.
is crazy, but I think that's a little like. I mean, it's crazy. It's hella crazy. It's dangerous, but that's a little much.
And
80. You've traveled around in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Would there ever be a reason as
Yes. To be like that? Yes.
over, like Yuri might have suggested, having somebody there with you?
armed security.
But as a rapper, I don't know.
Signed rapper.
I understand why, bro. Security like that is very, very expensive.
Yes.
And everybody, like, just because you a rapper, don't mean that you a paid rapper.
But
you
doesn't
probably
make
barely,
this-
you know, you have enough to live comfortable and do certain type of shit, but not enough money to have like armed security everywhere you go 24/7.
It's probably like
not
five.
happening.
It's probably like $5K a day. You know what I mean? Like around $5K a day.
No, there's probably way more than that.
to have armed security like that. Yeah.
Security like that, carrying shit like that, protecting you. Like even when we was out there, shout out to 100K Track. Like he had the bulletproof armored truck. You feel me?
You need
The
that type of
bulletproof
shit.
truck. You know what I'm saying? So when me and Adam was in there, we like, this shit crazy. You have to be like that though.
What's crazy also is like Chicago has very strict gun laws, and getting caught with that many things in Chicago is probably
Right.
terrible.
It seems like super high risk.
Yeah.
And as an artist, like, isn't that something you have to weigh too? Of like, yes, you have to protect yourself.
But honestly, if you don't have the chili like that,
It is what
like,
it
man,
is.
that's a big chunk of your money away. Especially if you come from the streets and you come from certain areas, you feel like, man, my homies is gonna look out for me, or I'm gonna look out for myself. You know what I'm saying? So I can see why somebody in that position will feel the need to be like, I'm gonna have to protect myself. That's why I said I'd rather be judged by 12 than to be carried by 6.
Yeah, I was gonna
But
say
don't
that.
also like successful rappers have people around them that are also designed to
take charges and like get in trouble for the rapper, so the rapper
No
can continue
facts,
to
they
make money.
do. No facts,
so
they do.
they're
But you
not
also
caught
gotta,
with this shit.
Yeah,
no
but-
fact, but you also gotta
on the-
understand that like a lot of, I mean, shit, not everybody's loyal. And then are you really gonna trust somebody else to put their life in front of you? I mean, you can, but it's very rare to find loyal friends or loyal people that are really around you because they fuck with you and generally care about your career.
They have to be ready to die for
Damn
your
near.
life.
But also I think somebody was saying that in Chicago, the jails get so crowded with so many people with guns that it just damn near some of them get thrown out because they can't have everybody be in jail.
Not in Chicago like that. In
No, no,
LA.
I think right now they're throwing
well,
out.
in
In
Illinois,
Chicago?
No, in Chicago, like
they're not holding them.
well,
Yeah, yeah,
there's
they're
no,
not- yeah,
there's,
yeah.
They're
there's
not holding them
no
until their trial.
cash bail now
and also they're not arresting people
for almost anything.
Exactly. Yeah, it's pretty insane, including vehicular homicide, purposeful vehicular homicide. They will also not hold you in bail.
Shout out to David Dillard Johnson.
they would not hold you for what?
If you in Chicago, in Illinois, if you run over someone purposely trying to kill them and they die, you will not sit in jail until you're convicted of the crime. It's like that. And when I was reading through the thing, that
no
was,
cash out
that was
bills
one of the
now.
things that
Yeah.
said vehicular homicide was one of the things that you will not be in jail, sitting in jail for.
That's fucking crazy.
Also, if you come home and some people have broken into your house or whatever, if you call the police, they also will not show up. It's up to you to get them out of your house. Depends.
Oh yeah, I seen that one. That one is crazy.
Yeah, it depends on how you want to do
That's
that.
wild.
It's kind of insane.
Shit, let's move on. Scroll up.
Free that man, because he's finna be there for a long.
Woman sing Future's March Madness at her boyfriend's funeral. A woman was filmed singing the lyrics to Future's March Madness a cappella in tribute to her late partner. The 2015 track appeared to have much deeper meaning to the couple. Just days earlier, she posted videos on Instagram from a recent Future concert. I thought about, is it Chaley? And I made myself go, I couldn't miss it, she wrote. My dog wasn't here to rock out with me. My crybaby ass cried so hard singing the song. So that song is probably like real intimate to them.
That's hella
Yeah.
that's hella beautiful.
That's beautiful.
It's probably their
She
song.
rap.
In Tallulah, we you know, I'm gonna be in the club faggot if I want to go. But then I got the faggot without you.
Aw, that's sad.
Damn.
We don't have to watch it.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Damn,
That's
that's
Like
sad.
a really
That's
intimate
very sad.
moment. Yeah.
yeah, that's that. But also a beautiful thing, and that's the power of music.
And every relationship, it's like you have the random little inside jokes and things you guys can bond over. If it's
What's
like,
yours and Riley's
I
song?
was about to ask that.
Shit, what is our song? I don't know.
And the Jay-Z song came on, and the Jay-Z's, so I put my hands up.
Shaking my head like yeah.
Shit, I can't think. I don't know. Riley knows the names of all the songs that she like. I don't know.
Man, text Riley right now and tell her what's your song.
All right, let
Hey
me
D,
ask
what's yours and your girl's song?
I'm gonna be like, what's our song?
I don't think we got any songs. Yeah, I don't think we got no songs.
What's our song, babe? Is what I asked her. She's gonna be like,
What about you, Josh?
My girl always tell me, turn the music down.
We don't have a song. We have lots of songs over time. That
I thought you
we
were about to say
share.
lots of sex.
We do that too. But
God.
no, lots of songs over time. Different albums, different musicals, different shit like that. We had a wedding song, but that shit over time.
Musicals?
I do like musicals.
Oh wait,
Which
here
one?
we go. I have the song. While We're Young, Janae Aiko.
You don't even know
You
this.
didn't even
song.
know the song.
I like how it sounds.
Oh my god! You just had to pick one.
No, that's what Riley texted me. I asked her. I was
Riley,
like, "What's our
text
song?"
me, text me a black song you know now.
Text me an answer that's not going to get me roasted.
Oh my god. Okay.
I have
I'm so proud of you.
Thank
I
you.
have multiple songs. With all like my
You and-
girls.
you
it
and-
was
all
like
your
different-
girls or girls?
No, like with my exes, like my first
Okay,
ex,
exes, yeah.
exes. So like me and my like most recent ex, like a year and a half ago, like it was like Capolo highway robbery.
The one that
That
the one that got away.
No, the one that got away. I think it was like a Kalani song. I don't really remember it. It was a Kalani song and maybe like a Draco song.
That's why she got away. You can't remember your guys' song.
But then the recent one was Highway Robbery by Capolo.
Cold, Yuri. Cold.
Nah, I know that's cold right there.
I could not even.
Sing one bar from that Janae Aiko song. Aiko.
I wake up in the morning, put my makeup on. I don't know. Dude. I fucking don't remember. But if you play it, I'll remember instantly. It's a good song though. I do agree. It's kind of I don't know.
Very
Is that
great
going to be your
song,
wedding
isn't it?
song?
Probably. It's like I'm not guys. I feel like guys don't care about the wedding. Like they're like, oh, we need this song and the cake has to be this color and the blah blah all this shit. It's just like I don't know.
I just want to go to the reception.
That's the best part. That's why I only
That's where you
invited
drink,
like
right?
I only invited like 10 people to our wedding and then invited like 150 people to the reception.
TFTI,
Yeah, that's cool.
Josh.
Because nobody really wants to go to the wedding.
Adam
They just
wedding
wants
is
party.
about to be fun. I'm ready for this reception.
Yeah.
Damn, crazy how none of us went to Josh's wedding, huh?
Crazy how none of you guys went 10 years ago.
I'm about to say I didn't even know you then.
That's
Yuri
so
trying to
wild.
turn the car.
Okay, who's your best man, Yuri? If you get married today,
From the office.
From The Office.
That's easy. It's gonna be House Phone or Blazo.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be the Disconnected crew. You know what I mean? Like, shit. I don't know. My best man, Tone.
Mine's gonna be Gus.
Gus.
you fucking with Gus?
I fuck with Gus.
with Gus.
Or Phil. They say, no, you know what?
I'm noticing-
T-Rail. He's very organized. He's gonna plan a good.
I would say T-Rail would be mine.
I was
too.
just gonna say T-Rail's probably the best person
Yeah.
to pick as a best man because he's gonna plan the most.
He's great at-
baller-ass
he's
bachelor
great at
party.
planning.
But he's damn near a girl.
You definitely have to invite him because he's gonna give the craziest gift too.
Mike. Who would you pick from the office?
Oh, I got it.
Is your Phil?
Yeah.
Did you hear what Phil did to me?
He ain't
Yes.
gonna give you no present.
Nah, he's gonna give you a new keyboard. He got
Bro,
your ass.
Can we talk about that? Because Phil pulled
What did
the
he do?
funniest joke I've ever seen in
It's
my
all
It's
life.
he
actually one
started
of the
it.
funniest
He
things
started
I've
it,
ever
though.
seen.
What did he do?
Okay, here. I'll give you the rundown. Can I say it right now?
Okay,
Go ahead.
no,
Go
go
ahead.
Yeah.
So, Mike fucking grabbed Phil's keyboard and did like a fuck you sign.
Phil grabbed my keyboard.
All right, Duno, you're already fucking up.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so apparently Mike and Phil have had this ongoing beef where they've been fucking with each other in the office, right? Doing little things towards each other. Phil took Mike's keyboard, and it's the keyboard where he could take the letters and the numbers out. He took all of them out and just spelt out "fuck you" in the middle with like a couple of keys, and then took all the rest of the keys and put them in the
Wow.
office vending machine.
No,
So
Oh,
that
that's
the,
what that was
So
in
the
the group
only
chat?
the only way that he could get his keys back is
You gotta buy
to
it.
to buy his keyboard keys back. Oh no.
One at
no,
a
no,
time.
no, no. But I thought you started it.
Technically, he started it, but I just kept it going.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Phil told me that he did the fuck you think to Phil's keyboard. So then Phil got it. So fuck you, Yuri.
Okay, I didn't. Oh, he didn't tell me that.
Phil hit my keys before.
I didn't take the keys out.
He hit your keys before?
Either him or Josh.
No, it was, Phil has a track record. I've never fucked with your keys.
I don't know. You done some shit.
I think if we try to hide your keys
Most
during
of the
listening to
time,
music
you're
stream-
trying to leave and we're trying to do other things. Why would I hide your keys? You think I love having you here, but why would I want you to stick around longer? And not be able to-
Do like when I stick around. Chill out.
So what did Phil do?
Well, that was
So
what
what'd
he
you
did.
do to Phil to fucking for him to
Nothing.
hide your keys?
Bro, that is a top tier fucking office troll, especially if you have the vending machine ability.
I used to come every day, look at Yuri too. I'm like, what are you up to?
Wait, to Phil?
No, to you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Every day.
You'd be either what are you up to or what are you doing?
Bro, I never knew what you did.
Because my computer was facing towards the wall. No one ever saw my computer.
I just remember one time Josh was like, stop encouraging him. I was like, encourage him to do what? Be a good, be great?
It's that word that god damn it that I learned the other day. Whoa, you're an edifier, bro. Edification. Shout out to Produced by Turtles. But either way, yeah, that topic that we just talked about a second ago, it's incredibly sad and touching. R.I.P. to that man. Condolences to her. She does seem like an incredibly, loving and caring wife.
All right, let's move on. Vince McMahon did not sell the WWE. The WWE doesn't appear to be sold. Last July, Stephanie McMahon returned from a 2-month leave of absence and was subsequently appointed chairwoman and co-CEO. On Tuesday, less than 6 months after the reshuffling, Stephanie resigned, making room for her father to be reelected as executive chairman, a unanimous decision by the company's board. By the end of the day, there were persistent rumors from those usually that know about the WWE have been sold to Saudi Arabia's public investment fund. According to CNBC, WWE has hired banking giant JP Morgan to help advise on the potential sale. The company has a lucrative pre-existing deal with the Saudi Arabian government, 2 major Saudi-based shows each year for 10 years through 2027. And some industry reporters also believe a deal has been agreed to in principle. Some fans are speculating that the recent firing of wrestler Mandy Rose, owing to a racy photos she posted on FaceTime, is that FanTime? FanTime, wherever the fuck that is.
Yeah, never heard of
and
that.
may have been indication of things to come. Others, however, report the WWE is still exploring options.
Damn, I was wondering, like, bro, are the girls gonna have to fight like in hijabs now and like big ass fucking robes and shit because if they sold that shit to Saudi Arabia?
Didn't he?
Didn't Vince McMahon just do?
He got exposed for some shit, and that's why he sold it. Right? Is like that's why he.
No,
said,
he didn't sell it. He just did a partnership for twice a year.
He had to step
he's
down.
selling it.
He's selling it though.
No, that's what his plan is right now. Is he's looking for TV network to sell it to.
Wow.
For him to officially like
retire,
kind of hand over.
But
the
what kind of
reins.
charges did he get?
I'm looking that up.
Wasn't it like some sexual misconduct or something?
Oh, he's a sick ass fool.
You know what's crazy? Triple H is like, a big part of that company too. If this happens, like what happens to Triple H? Does he lose his job or does he have to go to Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, that nigga been wrestling forever.
So Triple H is married to Vince McMahon's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I think they both have seats on the board. So
That's like blatant nepotism.
well,
Kind of. Well, and that's more of family blood related, but I don't know.
I think they both sit on the board, if not one of them, and then Triple H has has a role in the WWE right now.
Because they do content on YouTube and he's always
Yeah.
hosting it and he's talking about how
Dude,
he's
he just
basically like
didn't-
manager owner type dude.
He did an interview less than a year ago that I listened to. It was so good, but pretty much talking about what he's done up until this point since he's like retired from wrestling and just taken this like behind the scenes because there's so much that you guys see in front of the camera, but these guys are some of the hardest working, like most savvy business dudes.
Facts.
Wait, Josh.
Hey, B63, DM me.
Hey, Josh.
Send me the shoes, nigga.
Hey, Josh. So how does that work? Like for real? Like if they do like a partnership with Saudi Arabia, like what are the guidelines? You know how we're just talking about like for Cristiano Ronaldo the other day. Like what is the guideline? Like do the girls not get to wear like the like kind of like the underwear? Like what is?
So again,
yeah.
the Saudis would.
That's what I'm saying. Like
They would
when I
own
seen it, like obviously as a joke wise, I was like, damn, they gotta fucking wear
The ring girls and
hijab.
all that
Yeah,
stuff.
like
So again, they would own it. That doesn't mean like I think that I don't know how they feel. I really don't. But my guess is that they respect like the rest of the world's markets and economies that they probably wouldn't fuck with the product outside of like their home base. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like things that are really occupied in
I
their
didn't know that it was
control.
still that popular.
In America,
So
it
where
is,
you can
but,
talk about $700 million for WWE?
Sending
but
that shit,
in
getting
America
out.
it is. But
Crazy.
in Saudi Arabia, how many people are watching American wrestling? You know what I mean? Probably
Man,
none.
bro, they got
So-
stupid money.
but I know they have
The
money,
WWE
but
partnered. They started doing shit in Dubai not that long ago, and it's huge out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
bro, that shit, bro. Wrestling is probably one of the most international sports ever. Everybody fights.
That's true. That's true. And it's just
And they
kinda
don't
like,
care too much about the fighting as much as they do about the whole
Drama behind it.
Exactly, the whole show.
Yeah, yeah.
Behind the scenes and everything. So
I mean, look how many wrestlers turned out to be fucking top movie stars.
Is Logan Paul a part of WWE?
Yeah, he signed, didn't he?
yeah, he signed.
What's gonna happen with him?
Fire.
Well, then if the WWE and his contract's still there and he got to go to Saudi Arabia, we'll get Chaz Saudi Arabia, man. You got to go do your job.
Bro, we used to be big into wrestling when I was younger.
No, yeah, same. I remember me and my homies used to.
Stone
we
Cold,
used to
Triple
just-
H,
yeah.
X-Pac,
Man, I
Too
used-
Cool,
Bro,
Mankind, Undertaker,
that shit was hella fun.
Kane.
Yo, Triple H had like one of the worst injuries I've ever seen, where his leg got broken during a fight. It got like you could visibly broken. It was like crooked and shit. I remember he had like a whole long recovery process and all that shit. I remember that was the gnarliest thing I've seen in wrestling. Was Triple H breaking his leg?
Remember them?
X-Pac.
X-Pac.
Remember the
Suck it.
Man, the amount of steroids that these wrestlers were taking to look good and impress people was crazy. Eddie Guerrero definitely he fucking died because of that shit.
Didn't he do some weird shit too? Chris Benoit. Well, he killed his family, right?
That for the
Yeah,
sick
yeah,
ass
yeah,
food.
yeah,
Don't put that
yeah.
on Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero died from like a suicide.
Wait, somebody
Steroids,
said AD.
steroids,
Who is
steroids.
Too Cool? Can you please show them who Too Cool is, man? How you not know about Scotty Too Hottie?
Oh yeah,
You
Scotty
feel
Too
me?
Hottie.
What's the nigga name? Grandmaster Sexy and Rikishi.
Yo, speaking of Logan Paul,
Hottie
did
too hottie.
you guys see the whole drama behind?
That's how I
behind
know
him?
how to do the worm, because of fucking Scotty Too Hottie.
Oh yeah, you're right. He would do the fucking worm.
Wait, please click on that to the right.
Beware
Turn
of
it
the
on.
worm, dude. That is so.
This was
funny.
classic. Don't play the music though.
You're unlocking memories right now.
This is classic right here.
I don't remember this shit. I was more like an Umaga, Hornswoggle, Big Show.
well, this was like,
You
like
don't
my
remember
era.
this?
you were too young, probably.
All right, watch on this low. This is classic. But Rikishi, his finishing move was like real gay.
Wow, Facebook video.
He'll
load
put
time was
he'll put
amazing.
his ass in your face.
Oh, shit,
That wasn't
Umaga
cool.
did that. That's where Umaga probably got
Oh
it
yeah,
from.
he would put his butt in people's faces and shit.
Watch
Oh,
this. This
no.
is classic right here.
Josh, is that where Umaga got it from?
Damn. Whoa.
Look at, can I see this, Josh?
Yes. I'm gonna only
Show him
show
Scotty
briefly.
Too Hottie. Let's go. Watch him cuz do the worm.
What the fuck?
I remember this shit. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
You remember this song?
Hell yeah. I used to be on this shit when I was a kid. Look at this shit. I used to
you-
watch this on TV. Like, what the fuck?
Bro, they real life actors is amazing.
Wait,
Look at
what,
that.
was his name Baptista? The guy,
That's
the
you
butt
AD
guy?
in the middle?
That's you, Duno.
That's you right there. Damn, I wish we
the
could hear.
You guys need to do that right now.
Baptista's thick. Bro.
Look, here go the worm. Here go the worm. See, the chair
That's
wasn't
a
if
good
the chair
ass-
wasn't right here, I'll do the worm right
Bro,
now.
you can't do it like
Move
that.
the fucking chair, I'll do the worm right now for the chat.
No.
That was
See?
a good ass worm.
Move the fucking chair
Hold on.
for no jumper news.
God damn it. Don't break.
But whoa.
That was
All right, that was actually pretty good.
Come on!
That was actually worth it.
That was really good.
Dang, your strokes is crazy, huh? Pause.
Damn, that was better than my worm, dude.
Yeah, that was actually really good.
Come on!
Holy shit.
I thought your legs were gonna flail everywhere. I thought you were gonna kick over the tables and shit.
Oh, it's
That's pretty
Rikishi.
incredible.
That's his name. Yo, that was amazing. Good job, dude. What the fuck? Do you practice at home, like
That's what I'm saying.
off stream?
I used to.
At home, you just sat there
I
and did the
used
worm. Big ass worm.
W's in the motherfucking chat. Let's go!
But you were able to do that in like such a small contained space. Did
I
you
know.
practice in a closet?
And also, when I do the
He
worm, I
said in the
go.
closet.
When I do the worm, I go backwards. You went forward. How?
Do the worm. Come on, you.
Oh my god.
It's a fucking worm show.
It's a worm off.
But I want to see Duno do the worm.
Duno, you gotta try it too.
I'll try it.
Let's see.
It's a
Oh,
worm.
oops. Oh, I'm already fucking up.
I don't know if I've ever done the worm.
How do I do this?
Try it,
Wait,
man. Try
I
it.
stayed
Try
on
it.
one
Okay, can I
spot.
see you do it again?
No, I ain't doing it again. Do
You're
it.
tired, huh?
Yeah, Do it again.
The word.
Do no.
Let's go.
I got it.
Commentary.
You got this.
All right, here, let me see.
Like you will
Oh
learn.
my God. Okay, so you start on you go with your chest first.
Yeah, you do like that.
Try to roll, and you have to push your body up.
Okay, I'm gonna start with your chest. All right, your chest.
Let's go, Duno. Duno, you gotta do it.
I don't know how to do
Use
it.
your hands. Use your hands.
Okay, do it again.
So you gotta try to kick your feet with your hands at the same time.
Pick up your head and go.
So it's like
Like a wave.
Like a wave. Duno, you gotta really try it though.
I swear to God.
Try it like 2 times. Try it. Come on.
I can't do it. It's a hard thing for me to do.
Josh, come on.
Bro, you know I'm very insecure.
Come on, Josh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh shit.
No, I really can't do it. That's crazy that you can do that big.
Whoa.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Hey, we'll do it again at the end of the news.
Okay.
All right.
Fair.
We'll have a worm off at the very end for anyone who wants to stick around to see that.
Wow, that was amazing. Oh, wait. Who had
The
the
fact
best?
that AD could do the warm off is crazy. The worm.
I feel like
I'm
we
a
don't,
man of
even,
many talents.
we don't even have to ask the chat. I already know AD had the best one, easily.
The thing is, this is like cement. This is not like
It hurt
carpeting
my
and
knees,
shit. Like,
dude.
Yeah, bro, I have a real bad sciatic nerve.
Take your sea moss, man. You be good.
It'll get rid of bruised knees. All right, so what do we have?
W's in the fucking chat. Come on.
Oh my god.
I feel like I'm on stream right now.
I definitely
You are
feel
on
like a
stream.
seal.
I know.
I feel like I'm on stream right now. I feel like I'm being recorded. Anyways, did you guys hear about Logan
Somebody
Paul's
said
case?
earthquake.
Oh my god. Adam's doing an interview right now and the fucking building's shaking. He's like, what's going on?
There's chunks of the roof falling down.
It's just falling down.
He's like, yo, there's a fucking earthquake. Oh shit.
All right, let's move on.
right.
YSL Civil War. Academics tweeted on a recent back and forth between YSL members on social media saying YSL was having a big civil war, but Lil got it denied it.
You feel need to stay on Instagram.
It's a lot. Like, you don't know.
It's very deep and convoluted.
Yes.
It's not very simple. And like people like look from the outside in, they look in and they're like, oh, I know what's going on behind the scenes, but you don't really. You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna take a month until we see Thug
This
fully
ain't none of that
sentenced.
kept it. I don't know what the fuck academic got going on. He on some other one. I'm talking about anything that got to do with Kid. If I know it's fake love, you saying his name, I'm gonna say something. I'm going to put this out there. If I know it's fake love, they go for anybody. I'm not aiming at just no one. But I said what I said in general. Like, don't say bro name if you know it's fake love. You want to fuck with him when you here. That's all I be mad at. Nigga think I just be goddamn tweaking out there on them motherfuckers. That, but I'm not on no chasing car. I don't get no fuck about nothing. I'm having my money. I don't get no damn. I'm doing every day. Hey man, I'll take care of my family. I'm blessed. I don't give a fuck about nothing. This one I'm saying, just don't say bro name if you know it's fake love. That go for every rapper, any person, not a trapper, anything, man. I don't get no fuck. They go for anybody.
Going based off his old posts, I can see how academics came to that conclusion, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, listen, they all unfollowing Gunna. You feel me? They all what happened?
So they were all unfollowing him, but then I don't know. It's a wobbler because look at this.
Unfunk.
Unfunk yesterday was like we reported that like he had unfollowed Gunna.
And that Thug brother?
Yeah, and that's Thug's brother.
He was live too, and he said that Gunna's good or something like that.
Exactly. So
Oh, that was
I mean, I believe that nigga Gunna is a very profitable for YSL to label. I don't think that they're gonna let him go or anything like that. I just think people that's in the inside, it's clear as day that they feel a certain type of way. You're not about to just unfollow people and do all that extra shit. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of back and forth behind the scene things going on, and everybody's speculating. So
What if? Okay, this is a crazy conspiracy theory of mine. But what if they, wanted YSL wanted Gunna out because out of all the breadwinners there, he's one of the biggest. Obviously, Thug can't get out right now. If they have Gunna out, making money, helping with the case, helping with the lawyers, all that stuff, would they actually have someone bringing in money at this point? Right? It's like I don't know. Does that kind of make sense? They need the one big breadwinner out to continue funding what's going on.
honestly, I have no idea, Yuri.
but in order for him to have gotten out, it seems like he's admitted that YSL is a gang
He did, yeah.
Which is like
and has agreed to
super
testify
against.
if need be in this case, which again he probably needed to do to get out.
Yeah.
But if this was the plan, this really doesn't seem like
Yeah, exactly.
that would be to their benefit.
I said that from the beginning. At the end of the day, he confirmed drug sales, gun things, murders, gang stuff, all these. He confirmed all of it, and then they're like, all right, you confirmed it, you're out. It's like, all right, now someone else has to deal with those confirmations. Now, next time someone's in court, now they can bring up, you know what I mean? Like, oh, Gunna, who's a part of the gang, actually confirmed that this is exactly what's been going on.
And what you're going to have is a bunch of people denying it. So the state, I think, would obviously want to have him come back and testify, which seems pretty likely too, doesn't it?
So we could potentially have them in court facing off.
We'll see once his trial is over, like what's really going on. Other than this, it's just all speculation right now. Let's move to the next one. That's all. This one was crazy. Fulio reacts to Queso's dad snitching. This is crazy.
Fulio.
I'm sorry. As a father, I couldn't tell on my kid, man, no matter what.
Yeah, Suspect had a really interesting take on this yesterday, and I feel like he's like in this super, like, I don't know. He said that
But he has a father.
he has a father who he said that like if he were getting into some stupid ass shit, he wouldn't expect his dad to necessarily.
I think
stick
what he
up
said
for him unless he was doing that stupid ass shit with him.
I think what he was saying is like, Suspect is like, man, right now if I go down for some shit and my dad tells on me, then I wouldn't be mad because he had nothing to do with it. But if my dad's thugging with me,
Well, that's
what I'm saying.
That's the thing. You feel me? If your dad is a civilian, you feel me, and something. But even a civilian, like I don't know, it's just me. I would take a charge for my child.
Right, but what
That's
if,
me.
But what if this isn't the first time either? What if it's like multiple charges over the course of multiple
If
years?
this is a fucking
well,
murder,
this is just all right. You tried your best, but this is just a piece of shit kid of yours going around committing stupid ass shit constantly. At a certain point, are you just like, don't you feel bad for the people that he's doing all this shit to? And
After you've taken 5 charges,
Of course-
for your
of
son.
course
right,
you-
like after,
no, of course you feel bad, but
But
you
love
know,
is unconditional. Love is super
Yeah,
unconditional.
like-
no, because I
especially
think
with
the
your
same
kid.
thing. I think for my kids, I would do anything for them. Like,
so
they
if your
got-
kids is, can you see yourself
but that's like on a
testifying
one-time.
on little Teddy?
No, neither one of
Little
them.
Teddy.
If this is something that like happened by mistake or whatever, I would be able to get past that. But if they're been doing this for the last 5-10 years and it's just time after time after time, like
Yeah.
But didn't
I wouldn't want to be snitching on them. But yeah.
But
What I
wasn't
was saying-
isn't his dad getting charged as well? So
Yeah.
his dad is basically
It don't look good at it all for him. He
He's
kinda
basically
looks like a
telling on his
scumbag.
son to get the fuck on,
Yeah, which is kind of
which is grimy.
So what I was saying, what I said yesterday was like, as a father, he looks hella old, maybe in his 50s. And I was like, bro, at that point, man, fucking, what's it called, bro? You talk to your son, but you tell him, you know what, I'm going to take all these charges, but you better take care of me.
That's what I would do.
Go take care of home, siblings, mom, all that. And, I got it from here. I'm not saying it's okay because, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, do you guys really want to be doing fucking murders with your kid? Like, do you want to be with Astro in a shootout? Like, fuck no. But not everybody has the same mentality as you guys. You know what I mean?
That being said, I would never ever want to be involved in a murder. If I was involved in it, I would never want my kid there.
Yeah, exactly.
But
100%.
if I had ever had the option and my kid was involved in it, I think I kind of would want to be there to help them.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, for regard, I'm telling you, bro, it's unconditional.
Yeah.
This wasn't unconditional. This was just a piece of shit move from a fucking father.
How much do we know about the relationship behind the scenes as well? It's
I
like,
mean, shit.
It
If you're
doesn't
doing
matter.
mur-
They was in the car together, wasn't they?
Yeah, that's.
oh,
If you're doing murders together, you're.
I mean, it's fucked up to tell on your partner. It's really fucked up to tell on blood, and I think it's like about
Your
as
kid?
unforgivable as it
Yeah.
possibly can be to
it kind of even looks like in this image that he looks like he's doing. he
tell
shouldn't
on
be
your
doing.
kid for doing the shit you were doing.
Come on,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really bad.
and then
We
I'm
can't swing this
assuming
one.
Queso is
that's
Fulio's
spineless.
beef. They're beef, right? They beef it. So he put Op Daddy telling on him shit, sad rats.
He said my city crazy. Shit, that's insane. I feel like that happens everywhere.
Sad, man.
That is fuck.
It says react to the video. Let's look at the video.
We already seen that. Oh,
yesterday.
You seen it yesterday?
yeah,
Oh yeah, never mind.
that's crazy as fuck.
I don't care about that one. Actually, let's go back
Wait.
Did you guys hear about Logan Paul's pig?
His pee?
Pig.
It was up by me. And from the sounds of it, Logan seems pretty detached from this whole situation.
That's what I wanted to talk about. It's kind of interesting situation.
What Logan?
Where basically Logan Paul, he there's like this fad in celebrities where they like to get little pigs that don't get large, or they stay the same size forever.
Teacup pigs, which
Teacup
are
pigs.
actually
Oh,
not
those tiny ones?
Yeah.
Teacup pigs are not even a thing. That's a made-up animal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
They
not
get
really
bigger.
anything, bro.
Okay,
Kids
so
always-
he thought he was getting a teacup pig, and he ended up getting like a giant ass pig, right? And he ended up, taking it in as a pet and took care of it. And he said he took very good care of it. But then, as you guys know, he recently moved to, I think, Puerto Rico, and he couldn't.
You mean Jake Paul?
No,
Logan.
Logan Paul.
Logan's the one in Impulsive?
He went to, you know why he went to Puerto Rico?
No, I think it's Jake Paul, the one with the. I promise you. You sure?
Yes,
It's Logan's pig.
It's Logan's pig for sure.
Okay.
And it's Logan's show is Impulsive.
When they moved to Puerto
no,
Rico, they
okay.
don't want to pay them taxes no more.
Yeah.
No. I think Jake Paul's the one that lives in Puerto Rico.
They both do.
Yeah,
They both do. Okay.
So Jake moved down there with Logan for
Tax purposes.
tax
Yeah.
purposes, and not only
I thought they was beefing it
you
with
get a
Bad
ton
Bunny.
of tax breaks, but you have to prove residency, so you have to move there and, you have to
live
spend
there for
X amount of days
6
of the
months or
year
something.
down there. Right?
But they couldn't take or Logan couldn't take the pig with him basically, and he said that he had a really good, friendly neighbor of his that he knew really well, and he had a farm, and he was like, "Hey man, I'm moving to Puerto Rico. Could you take my pig, please?" And the dude's like, "Yeah, I'll take care of it." The dude started taking care of the pig. Logan Paul went to Puerto Rico, started doing his own thing, and without Logan Paul's knowledge, the dude who he gave the pig to moved and gave the pig away again, and the dude who he gave the pig to was like not taking care of it, had it eating trash and like living in filth and all that stuff. And I guess some people found the pig, took photos of it, and were like, "Yo, this is Logan Paul's pig. He just ditched his pig and he's like living in these shitty circumstances." And I guess you could portray it like that, but like Josh was saying, if I had to give up my dog, right, and I gave it to AD because I had to move to Russia or whatever, right, and I thought,
shit.
and I thought
You gonna
AD
leave? You
and
gonna leave your dog with me?
No, I'm just saying hypothetically,
and AD has said, "Hey, I have a big house. I have a good place for this dog.
Exactly.
I have a cage already. Like this
And I'm
is
like,
a
all right,
place where a
perfect.
dog can live."
He trusted Logan.
exactly. And then if
RP Bagel.
And if I'm in RP Bagel, but if I'm in Russia, then AD's like, "Hey man, I'm moving somewhere else too," and he gives the dog away. It's like, you're not gonna contact me. It's like you already had that dog for years, probably. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna contact me going like, "Hey dude, is it okay if I give away the dog that you gave me 2 years ago?" It's like you're probably just gonna rehome the dog. And
Nah, it's still your dog.
if
No, but I gave it to
But
you.
I
It's like
gave
a-
it to you. I'm
Yeah.
not. I don't expect it back.
exactly.
I'm not coming back in a year and want this pig back.
I'm
Like,
moving to Russia forever.
But true,
Like,
but
I'm
just
rehoming.
imagine like you see me like, "Hey, how's Abner?" I'm like,
No, but it's kind
you know
of
what's
like
funny? I think this happened to Phil
Really?
with a dog.
Oh my god. Where it's like you gave it to someone, they gave it to someone, and
Well, he gave it to someone expecting it back, and then that
Oh.
person gave the dog away.
Jesus.
okay, I have a confession, and this doesn't make my dog owning any better.
Yep.
One of my friends is, I don't want to say it. One of my friends,
Is the owner of Bagel?
no,
Oh.
one of my friends left his dog with me at my crib, me and my granny house, and
Had he not known the bagel story?
no, my daughter ended up
Feeding
putting
him
a
chocolate?
trail of fucking Tootsie Rolls around the house.
Dogs can't eat Tootsie Rolls.
Yes, and the fucking dog ate all of those motherfuckers. And let's just say the next day he got very sick and he took a little trip somewhere.
Oh my.
So you have a
It wasn't my fault.
family of dog
That
murderers.
gives,
Yeah.
that gives a whole nother meaning to death by chocolate.
Oh my God, Astros next.
Jesus.
It's in your blood.
Jesus Christ.
All right, I am not giving my dog to you, AD.
Bring him through. He's fine. I have a big house.
No, it should be a
No
message.
chocolate at all.
At this point forward, no one should ever ask you to watch their dog under any pretense.
I think I'm about getting a dog.
No, don't do
I
that.
don't think
It's been a long time.
I feel like PETA would stop you at this point.
I feel like the shelter has a picture of AD on the wall that says, "Do not
Don't let him in."
Do not
Wait,
adopt dogs."
but
to
this,
this
that wasn't my fault this time.
Nah, you weren't being. So you're telling me you let
Bro,
your
my
daughter
How old was
my
your daughter?
daughter had to be what? 5 maybe?
Were we not
That's
just
on
talking?
you.
Were we not just
Yeah,
talking
where
about
the fuck are you at, you
Yo, were we
piece
not
of
just
shit?
talking about taking the charge
She just
for
had
your
a
kid?
trail of fucking
So
Tootsie
you're
Rolls.
so you're throwing the whole charges on your kid.
They're snitching.
not a
lads.
person.
That's crazy.
You can't get
So much for I would
she
take
can't
any.
she can't get tried as an adult at 5 or 6.
So much for
Yeah,
I'll
she's
take
doing at
any
least
charge from my
one
kids.
therapy
baby.
session. She'll be all right. That's crazy. But Logan Paul's also going through it because of the scam shit.
I shouldn't have said
That's
this.
what I was gonna say. He's going through the scam thing right now.
It just makes it-
And the pig thing came out of nowhere. But in my opinion, honestly, it's like I feel like he's not really at fault for the pig thing. He tried honestly to rehome it to a good home.
So how do you feel about the scam shit? Because he was crying on Impulsive.
The scam shit is funny. So basically, this guy named CoffeeZilla came out with this whole 3-part series detailing how Logan Paul has basically scammed his whole audience with the Zootopia thing, right? And then Logan Paul finally responds to it, and he says. He's like, oh, I'm a fan of CoffeeZilla, and he's like, he's a good, detective type guy, but he's like, he got this story all wrong, blah, 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 calls out a couple things that, maybe CoffeeZilla didn't exactly have right in the story, and he took no accountability and said, yo, I'm taking CoffeeZilla to court, and it was big news. A lot of people thought this was going to be the next big YouTube lawsuit. You know
Man,
what I mean?
y'all storm me out in the chat. I knew I should have said this shit.
But, fuck, I forgot where I was at. Oh, yeah, basically, we thought there was going to be a whole lawsuit, and then now Logan Paul has been getting so much shit for this because he's obviously in the wrong. He now issued an apology and said, I'm sorry, CoffeeZilla, blah, 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 I will make things right. But what's funny to this day is he still has not taken down his cryptocurrency, the Zootopia thing. He's still saying that, guys, it's gonna be good one day. Like, we're gonna get everything together, blah, blah. There's still people who
That
have their
shit's out.
Is this why you wanted to talk about the pigs?
Why? Because of the crypto thing?
Did you buy
Yeah.
a Zootopia?
No, I did not buy Zootopia. Isn't
That's
that
funny, bro. They're calling AD Armand Vic.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Oh, Sharp
shit.
the P.
what up?
Hey,
Sharp
do
the
you,
P.
Sharp, do you love dogs?
Hey, let me.
Well,
let me.
AD family,
What you mean?
Would you let me watch your
Wait,
dog?
here, I'll switch that.
You don't like dogs? Fuck no.
No, I'm saying I like dogs. You wouldn't let me watch one of your dogs, bro?
Yeah.
See, it's cool. Safe for me.
Wait till you hear stories about dogs.
Let's go. Let's hear what you done been through. About
Pup the P.
Ooh, actually, Sharp, I'm super glad you're here right now.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
You're here.
Oh my God.
I want to.
They said AD equals annihilate dog. Oh my God.
And your
That one is crazy.
and your daughter's got the same initials.
And my son.
You passed it on to them.
Bro, he's a piece of shit dog killer.
What?
No.
Ask him.
Not
You
I.
killed the dog?
Two.
On accident.
How?
Two that we know of at this point.
Two that we know of. The homie's a serial dog killer. He's damn near China.
Wow.
What?
Damn.
That was racist as fuck.
People in China kill dogs and eat them. It's not racist. That's a fact. How was that racist, Josh?
That was
A
racist.
little bit, but not the.
It was
as
funny.
bad
It was
as
supposed to be a joke. Relax.
It was.
Chill the fuck out. Oh, look at
Jesus.
annihilating dogs, man.
You be killing dogs, bro?
Nah, bro, not me.
Or was it an accident, honestly?
Yeah, both
leave,
times.
Did you leave the dog outside on a hot day
Nah.
when they told you to bring the dog in?
Well,
Have you kept a dog in
wait
a
a
car
minute.
with
Wait
the
a minute.
windows up?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, shit
Okay,
like that.
I got another story.
knew there
I
was
got
more.
another. I
I
got
knew
another
there was
story.
more.
This wasn't my fault though.
Go on.
AD alpha dog sitter.
This just makes. See, I don't want to say that because it's gonna make my case even worse.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna let you watch my dog.
All right,
now,
look.
bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I had a little white dog, right? And before I went to school, I had put him in his fucking cage,
right.
and he was outside. And when I came home, the ants had eaten him.
Bro, no, bro.
That
What?
wasn't my fault.
No, yes, it was.
What,
Why?
red ants? You got bit up by red ants?
He got towed up by the red ants.
And red ants, I mean, the motherfuckers is vicious. I ain't
That
gonna lie.
wasn't my fault.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it
How?
was. You dumbass. You put your dog's
put your
cage,
dog's
cage
cage.
next to red ants. You
No, it
fucking-
wasn't no ants outside back then.
So how did the red ants get him?
Nigga, they were cool. He was cool. He was chilling.
Where was he chilling at?
On
Nigga,
top
a
of
backyard.
an ant hill.
So your backyard was full of red ants and you let your dog be
They
back
must
there.
have been hungry that day.
You're a piece of shit, bro.
How is that my fault?
No, how you was going to school, right?
I went to
He
school.
was young, bro.
Hell no, bro. Tell him the
Hey,
other one.
he
Tell
meant-
him the other one.
How many
meant
other
well.
dogs have died on your watch? Because now we're up to 3.
Okay, I got another one.
Bro, he's a real dog killer. This shit is
This ain't funny because I love dogs, bro.
No shit,
Allegedly.
D.
But
Yeah,
these,
allegedly.
listen, these is not my fault though. I got one more. I want one more.
Okay.
He did 3
But this is also not my fault.
Yep.
So one time I had this blow black dog. His name was Shadow. You feel me?
It's already starting off fucked up.
Yeah,
No,
you're
it was listen. It was a little puppy, right? And then it was this girl that I wanted to smack on. You feel me? My grandma left for a little while. I invited the girl to come over. I thought I was gonna get some. Nigga, as soon as I opened the door, Shadow runs towards her. She's scared of the dog. She runs towards the street. Dog runs in the street and get hit by a car. And that wasn't my fault.
So you saying you just had like bad things happen with you
Around with the
owning
dog.
dogs.
But then I looked at the girl, I was like, just go.
So yeah, you probably
Didn't
shouldn't
get
have
no ass
dogs
and the
more,
dog
bro.
got hit.
No. Tell him the one with your daughter.
My daughter left a trail of fucking Tootsie Rolls around the house and the dog ate it.
Rest in peace, Paw.
And then there's Bagel, who he ran over with his car.
See, I just said,
Wait,
I'm trying to be honest with y'all and
You're
open
being-
up.
no,
And
you're being-
niggas is, see, and now y'all just,
You were being
because it
very-
sounds, the more I think about it, I'm like,
You're being
1,
very
2, 3,
transparent.
4. Yeah, I'm being transparent.
Being
But
transparent
goddamn.
about it.
Somebody said it's another dog down.
Nah, I think that's all that I know for sure.
I think the real question is here: are you comfortable with having a dog in your possession?
Yeah, I'm about to buy one.
Shit. Bro, you gonna come back a month later talking about he fell down the stairs from your house.
See, now I don't want to get one now.
He's gonna run out in the traffic.
Get a red eye. Definitely gonna get electricity.
Now,
Hey, man.
I did have another dog.
Oh my God.
My
Hey.
grandma paid for him to get the surgery and shit.
Some people shouldn't have dogs, just like some people
surgery?
shouldn't have kids.
Huh?
Get like snipped.
No. Like once they got hit, you got to pay a lot of money to,
Oh,
you feel
he
me?
got hit by a car. And
Yeah, he
then
got
she
hit by a car.
Oh, and
There's
then
some
she paid for
racks.
surgery.
But you gotta understand, bro. In Compton, bro, they put speed bumps up there for a reason, bro. Because people are driving fast as fuck down the street.
Bro.
They ain't seen the dog.
But to be honest,
You've been claiming insurance on your dogs or something, bro?
Nah,
know,
they
that's
like
what
He's a
I'm
this
saying.
real
dog.
life. He's a real life piece of shit. I'm
you
telling
really are a bad omen. Like you should not be around dogs.
You probably shouldn't own any
Nigga,
more
that was a
dogs,
long
bro.
time ago, bro. I haven't.
I don't think that matters.
Listen, the last dog that I had, Boots. You feel me?
Rest in
Love
peace.
Boots. No, well, I don't know. He's probably gone now. But Boots was my grandmother's dog. You feel me? So when she passed away, I was living at her house, and the dog would go to her fucking
abusing dogs.
No, the dog would go to her room and just like cry all fucking day. You feel me? So when I first moved out, I went to go live with my uncle for about 4 to 5 months. I took the dog with me, and the dog would literally just run. He would leave all day and come back, and we just got used to him doing that. One day he didn't come back. That was the last dog that I owned, and that was what 2015.
Boots kicked the bucket.
Well, he just never came back.
We're gonna count that R.I.P. Boots.
How?
R.I.P. Boots.
I like to think.
Boots, 'cause
I
there's
like
no
to,
body?
The
I like
bucket.
to think that he's living his life, got a family. He just ain't came back.
No, bro.
Man, come on.
Boots got hit by traffic, just like the white dog. and
Well,
the black
okay. So
dog.
how was that my fault?
You probably ran over Boots.
There's only
on the
one.
freeway.
There's
I don't
only
think
one of
all
those.
of these are your. I don't think all.
Only
of these
one
are
of
your
them
fault.
was my fault.
A couple of them are your fault.
No, one was my fault.
Fuck, you're definitely a conspiracy to murder.
I could have been watching my kid
never
more.
looked at it like that.
I could have not been as horny.
I could tell he's really bothered by this. Like,
Yeah, bro, it's
he's
conspiracy to
bothered
murder.
by this shit.
Like everybody
He's
knows.
really
Everybody knows
bothered,
when you
bro.
open the door and your dog runs out, you put your leg to stop it. Did you do that when the girl came over?
No, bro, he ran out.
Fuck no, he didn't.
What I'm
do it.
supposed to
I'll answer
do?
that for you.
People with dogs know how
I'm
to
not about to
stop their
kick the
dog.
dog.
No, that's
When
exactly
your girl
what you
was
do.
putting
Bro, he was
when
a
your girl-
puppy. He was little as hell.
You throw your big body in front of the door, and he can't get out.
The nigga was like this back then.
You being that big, you shouldn't have dogs this small. Just saying.
You just shouldn't have dogs. Period.
Dog, you killed 5
I'm about to
dogs.
get another
Hey,
dog.
start with like a gerbil or a goldfish. See if you can. No, why put him with another full-blown four-legged animal? We're trying to do something. Like we're trying to start small.
Y'all
and
holding me.
maybe
Y'all holding me
work
to
big.
this when I was
Or
a
a bird,
fucking
maybe.
kid.
A
He's a
snake.
bird.
The snake's not gonna run out into traffic.
You
Nah,
know, you know,
I ain't
you
fucking
know,
with
but
that
you're
shit
gonna
might-
hear about this online for like 3 weeks, bro.
It's
That you're
cool.
a dog killer, bro.
Go ahead, make the pictures.
Hey, the memes have
Go
already
ahead.
started.
Go
bro.
ahead.
What's, what's
None of these is none of.
Hey,
Josh, look,
Josh,
one of
watch SPCA.
these are indirectly. They're not my fault.
Hey, watch SPCA try to cancel your ass.
Man, bro, Peter finna be outside the office tomorrow. It's finna be over. Hey, Josh, right now, Master was like, bro, get him a cat. He's like, no, Sharp has to defend the cats. Like,
Fuck, bro. Start
Bro.
with like a gerbil or something, bro.
I don't
You know
like
what I'm
cats.
saying?
A bird.
Goldfish. Goldfish?
Birds? Oh
No.
yeah, we had a lot of birds. They ain't here no more.
oh, shit.
Really, I just got 2 birds.
I used to have a lot of turtles, but they ended up kicking the bucket.
Why don't you get you a beta? It lives by itself. All you gotta do is just drop a couple flakes in there.
You know what's crazy?
It'll eat anything you put
I
in
was
there.
really considering buying a fucking dog, and now if I get a dog and take a picture of him, y'all gonna tear me up in the comments.
You need to get an
So if
animal.
I get a dog, I'm not posting them.
You need to get-
God damn it!
You need to get an animal
I'ma
that
post
knows
them.
how to protect itself. Because you don't know
Yeah,
how
I'm
to
gonna get my
protect
dog
it.
a gun.
You need-
It's gonna be cool. We gonna
Damn,
do
this
that
was
shit
a
together.
real life piece of shit when it comes
That's
to
what all
dogs.
dog killers say.
For the record, I love animals. I love dogs.
AD Vic.
Ooh,
Damn. AD Vic is,
damn.
bro.
Let's talk about that, bro. Let's
He
talk
was
about
wild
how
with that.
that fucked up his
That-
entire career.
that was
And
fucked up.
And what's
Dude,
so
and he
cold?
went
I
and
don't
served
support
time
that.
and everything.
What's so cold is it wasn't even him. He was just funding it.
Mm-hmm.
It was his brother and him. Well, allegedly, it was supposed to be like some family members or something that was actually running the situation.
Sure, man.
And he
just
went
like-
and sat down, served time, and came back and played
They
with the
found
animal
bro, they found dogs when they came to the house. They found dogs in the pool. They found dogs
No, it
laying
was
by
not-
the pool. There was dogs dead in the fucking cage.
Wait.
See,
Was
y'all
it
get
like
on,
a family?
see, y'all get on that nigga.
Hold
Don't
on,
get on me.
Hold on, AD.
I would never do that.
Sharp. Was it
I
like
ain't
a
never
family
made no
business?
dogs fight.
I mean, it seemed like it to me, but
AD's
but Vic
that
didn't
shit a
run.
family
but,
business,
but
too.
Michael Vick didn't run the situation.
Right,
He
he
was
was just
away.
attached
He
to
was just
it.
attached to it, putting money into it like an investor. You know what I'm saying? But he did facilitate the shit at one of his houses. So I mean, I guess that's what
Dog.
You know, he's more popular, I'm sure, than his cousins or brothers or whoever he was dealing with. So of course they're gonna strike him with the iron first. You know?
No,
what I mean?
but
And
imagine
they followed
showing
the
up.
money. It was all,
Hey, no. But
his
imagine
money.
showing up to his
He was
house and
attached
there's
to.
dead pit bulls everywhere, just laying out like if they're like.
Nigga, you said dead people.
No,
Pit
fucking
bulls.
pit bulls. I said pit bulls.
No, see, he was thinking about Pitbull, the rapper, when you said it.
Oh,
I thought about it one day, right? With like putting my Michael Vick jersey on and walking my pit bull down the block.
Nah.
sorry.
I'm gonna
that'll
be
wake
the
the
first
fucking
one. I'm gonna tell you
neighbors.
That's a hell of a
that's
Halloween
insensitive,
costume.
Sharp.
If you come with a Michael Vick jersey.
no,
and a-
that's
And a pit bull. That is the fucking costume of the century right there.
Man,
my-
I'm about to really get a dog. I'm gonna show you that he's going to survive.
nah.
No,
shit,
maybe
we'll
I'll
see
dress
you
like,
at.
small.
maybe I'll dress
Shit,
like
we'll see you
OJ
at the
and show my
funeral.
white girl.
You said what?
Oh,
You
that
should
shit. We'll
start
see.
small. Oh, we should get you one of those robot dogs.
Look, I'm gonna show you one I was looking at.
Bro, don't be looking at dogs. They might shit might die by just your aura. of it.
Man, stop it, man. Let
Fucking
me show you
nigga.
something.
You bad luck with the poor dogs. They have
And you know
nothing to do with-
my cousin, he breeds dogs. Crazy
Oh yeah,
cuz.
shit. He,
Slower
Michael
cuz,
Vick.
aka crazy cuz.
I don't know about you though, because these dogs be expensive today. We ain't got time for you killing shit, man. And these shits be $8,000 to $10,000, bro. Yeah,
No,
bruh.
leave
What's
them
that,
dogs alone.
Merle lilacs and shit. Look at that. Yeah,
Poor dog.
them dogs
get
cost
one.
money. You don't.
Look at these little-
No.
That shit gonna get
If
electrocuted
anyone
with all
out
your
there
fucking
needs an
community.
accident to happen to their dog, you know who to hit
Look,
up.
like I get this little guy right here. He's gonna be in safe hands.
What's going through your brain when you're looking at this video of a box of puppies?
I just like I want a dog.
Hell nah, he just found out of 30 different ways to kill him.
Somebody said AD's thinking about murdering right now. I should have told y'all this, man.
Hey, Josh. Hey,
I
Josh.
should not have said this
Hey,
shit.
Josh.
It makes this shit way worse.
Hey, Josh. AD's dumbass gonna leave community room open, and the dog's gonna go down there and get electrocuted.
From what?
From all the wires down there.
My shit's password protected. He can't get in there. If he can get in there with the password, then he need to go.
Yeah, but someone's going to leave the door open once.
No, it's password protected.
I know.
If somebody leaves the door open, doesn't need a password to get in.
I'm not gonna leave the door open. I'm gonna prove to y'all.
But what if it's like somebody like Slow Cut?
Yeah, bro.
Or
Don't.
you have a lot of people going in and out of there.
Well, somebody else has to go then. Maybe we'll upgrade to people.
No. Caesar Milan is punching the air right now.
You said who?
For Caesar Milan.
I know. Well, actually, apparently he's a dog abuser too. People.
I'm not a dog abuser. Come on, too.
I'll be honest.
What the fuck, Yuri?
A lot of dog
I'm not proud of you
trainers-
no more.
I had a dog abusers.
Yeah, it's borderline abuse
Bro,
of
bro.
the shit that
Call
they're
it
doing.
AD Vic.
Not too, sorry.
If you want to go by that.
Y'all wrong, man. Now I feel bad.
No, you be all right.
Armand
That's good,
Vic.
I think.
Them dogs are fucking expensive though, bro. You can't just be leaving them outside like you did all the rest of them. All right, if we're gonna
Okay,
keep
look,
this
I
shit real,
learned.
we can get
no,
off of the top.
no
We're just-
chocolate. Don't be horny. No, don't leave you in the cage outside for the fire ants.
Chocolate ain't gonna fucking kill.
And
them,
just
dog.
watch
that
when
shit
you're
killed.
driving on the
It
road.
did. She gave
Chocolate
them
do
about
kill.
15 Tootsie Rolls.
That's different.
Yeah.
At once, I'm talking about like
Man,
throwing
listen,
the
that
dog a
nigga-
piece
that
of
nigga-
chocolate once a year.
next
No,
day-
no. This was 15
The next
Tootsie
day, that
Rolls
nigga was
left around
throwing
the
up
house.
all
So
around
his
the house.
dumbass. Okay, let's.
He
let's
was
break it
shitting
down
and throwing
for
up
some.
over the house.
So his dumbass.
And then my Uncle Tyrone came with a pillowcase and put it over cuz.
Wait.
And they took a drive.
Okay. So this is what happened. His 5-year-old daughter at the moment had a bunch of Tootsie Rolls.
Surviving AD.
Nigga, it wasn't me.
That's an awful lot of dead dogs.
Hey, you know what's crazy? If I call my little sister right now, cause she was crying. I call her right now, she would tell you.
No. For I remember
which
you
one?
called her before.
I wonder how she
little
looks
sister?
at you, bro.
No,
Like,
which sister,
I
which
don't
dog?
say anything about my
She the
brother.
one that
but-
made the call. She said something wrong with the dog. My uncle said, okay, I'll take care of it.
Damn, he fucked up too.
Man, instead of taking it to the vet, they were just like, he's nuts.
Okay, but what did I do wrong in that situation?
Not watch your daughter or clean after your daughter when she left 15 pieces of Tootsie Rolls all over the
Okay.
floor.
He ate
Hold
it
the
already.
fuck
By
on.
the time we seen it, it was gone.
I just don't think you take care of the dogs. You're not worried about like what did you do wrong. I just think you're not looking after the dog in any of these scenarios.
Did you try to induce vomiting? Or like
Nigga, it was over. Just know. He wouldn't have lasted a week.
Damn, how do you feel when you see a
It's
dog?
even worse.
You
now.
know-
I thought he just
you
died
know-
from eating
you
the
know-
chocolate.
okay.
You guys
Okay.
just like, eh.
But
he's
my
shitting and throwing
bloodline,
up.
my
That's
bloodline
what-
is good because my baby sister Dahlia, her dog just died, but he died of old age, and she just put him down last week.
Finally,
Was that her
somebody
first and only
kicked the
dog?
bucket naturally.
That dog never, but that dog never liked me.
Fuck.
For
And
good
that's the
reason.
one- for probably a good reason.
He did not like me at all.
How do you see when you see a 101 Dalmatian movie? Like,
Great movie.
do you get like a fucking urge, like Jeffrey Dahmer or something? When you let dogs.
He's rooting for
great movie.
Cruella DeVille the whole time.
I know, you piece of shit.
Bro, I love dogs, man. What the fuck?
Bro, you can love them, but maybe from a distance for you. You're kind of like a owner from a distance. Like, I think, AD, for real, church,
Hey.
you're the person that likes the idea of them, but
What's the
probably
dude in-
shouldn't have them.
So one of these
In
motherfuckers
Mice
is
and
coming
Men,
home.
who's the bigger dude who couldn't hold the dog because he just crushed it?
What movie was that?
The book of Mice and Men.
Mice and Men.
Oh, at the end when he killed him, Georgie. What the fuck
Yeah,
is that?
George.
Yeah, George.
Or I think George was the other one.
What about
Anyways,
Buddy? Like
When he
like, how
shot
do
him
you
in the
feel
back
about-
of the head in the end.
Lenny. Yeah.
So what about like Buddy the movie? Like you're cool with that?
Airbud.
Airbud.
Yeah,
Everybody,
You
okay.
cool?
No, I feel
All
like-
of
Hey,
them.
I feel
that
like
fucking
he
golden
loves
retriever
dogs.
will bite the shit out of his motherfucking ass, bro. Let him try that old weird shit he wants to,
Wait,
bro.
what did I
The
do though?
motherfuckers, I don't know. I just feel like you're
Hey,
not a
out of
good-
everything that I said, what's Josh?
you do a
give
lot of
me
things
some
great.
advice. What did I do wrong for them dogs?
Careless,
Not
you were
take care
careless.
of
Careless. You should have had your dogs like.
Nigga, I was a
Closed
kid most of
away.
the time.
No, you were. When your daughter was 5, how old were you?
No, I said most of the time.
No, when your daughter was 5, how old were you?
25?
Okay. Okay, the first time you committed a murder of a dog, how old were you?
Oh my god.
Huh?
I feel like AD has just like used
This
like,
man
only
is
for
bothered
dogs.
by this shit. Like, I'm gonna be real. He's
No, we breaking it down. You mad?
He is disturbed
Come on,
right
man.
now. He's not
Bro,
mad.
I know
No.
that I didn't mean no harm to the
You were a
dogs.
kid, bro. We're just having a good time.
They
It's
up
funny.
there right now watching over me.
Yeah,
But it
mad
is
as fuck.
fucked up, bro.
I know, they're pissed.
Bro,
They're
bro,
growling.
bro.
Tell that shit, you know. Tell
Bro,
that shit.
he left one of the dogs in a cage outside, and he got eaten alive by red ants.
How was that my fault?
He damn near got
How is
tortured.
I'm not gonna
my
lie.
fault?
That's
Because-
gotta be a pretty
How is
fucked
that
up
my
way
fault?
to
How
go
long
out.
did you leave the dog out there to give ants enough time to
I
eat
went to school and I came back.
You're a
You
pussy.
wouldn't even
From
leave
what?
an ant outside. We already know you love everything, bro. Like, all right, bro.
So what?
We know.
6
He's like, how could you
6
leave
to
it?
what?
That poor
3, 4
baby.
o'clock?
That's kind of you know
was
okay
so
AD.
cute.
I feel like you
No.
actually do love dogs, but you're like an omen, dude. Like there's something around you, an aura that murders
it's
dogs.
him.
And I
I
think
don't
you
know
like
if we
fucking
should be
oranges. How about that?
I don't know. We should be kicking it with church no more. Shit like to die around him and shit. Let me
I don't know how I feel about this, Josh.
scoot
Bro,
over a little bit.
bro was damn near. Oh
You were
my.
a kid. How old were you when you lost your first dog? This is fucked up. I've never had to ask anybody this. How old were you when you lost your first dog, bro?
Okay, I got something else, but it's gonna make it way worse.
No,
I ain't
don't
say
say
it.
it.
I'm gonna say it.
Okay, how old were you when you
I'm not
first?
saying it.
Wait, AD, how
Should I
old were
say
you?
it,
Shout out
Josh?
to Oakland, man. We see you
Okay,
right
that
now.
dog. Okay. Oh my God, that dog that got eaten by the fire ants. We buried him in the backyard.
That's cool.
Are you? Do you guys?
That was noble.
Do you no longer? Do you?
was
But
still-
I,
noble
but
of
I
you.
had his body and I put him in the ground.
you still live there?
That was noble.
See, we gave him a funeral.
Oh, okay.
No, I ain't dig the hole.
Who dug it?
I don't remember. But that's not bad, right?
No, that's not bad. That's
not bad.
okay.
Do you guys
AD,
still? You
That's
still
not
stay
bad,
at that
bro.
same house? The dog's still in the backyard.
No,
Fuck's he
that's in
supposed to do?
Compton.
Move
Oh,
the
so
shit?
He's back there, but
Oh,
I'm
okay,
not.
okay.
Is he
All right.
supposed to go and move the dog wherever he moves? Like, come on, we got to go before we move out. One last thing, we got to go get the dog out the backyard and go rebury him.
Already like part of the yard at this point. It's decomposed.
It's gone.
Hey, AD,
Would you do
how
that?
old
Would
were
you
you?
dig the dog up and take it
People
with you?
people do bury
Cremate their dog. People cremate their
or
dogs.
cremate their
Taxidermy.
Oh no,
That's
I'm
the
not. I'm
best
not
way
into
to go.
that.
But you're
It's
cool
weird.
with but it's not weird to remove the dog. If like some people do that, you were cool with that.
I
and
would feel
comfortable with
weird
that.
like knowing that someone else is gonna be stomping around on top of my dead dog, not knowing that that's the burial site.
Now, when he tortured the dog, he don't care if somebody stomps on it. He's already.
You
been
gotta
through
leave at
enough.
least the fucking tombstone that says AD's first body.
No, you don't leave no tombstone.
Haven't you ever?
No.
Jabs thrown.
Haven't you ever seen the
with
Lion
a low
King?
blow left hook?
After you die, your body becomes the grass. If you bury something, it's already over with.
Okay.
Move on.
AD.
You
How
can't
old were
dig
you
that
when
shit
this
up.
dog got eaten by the ants?
Probably 3rd grade, 4th grade, something like that.
Oh, so you were on some Michael
No.
Myers shit.
He's from Compton.
That's how serial killers are born. For real. That's how
Are
serial
you
it starts.
sure?
It starts with
Michael
like
Myers,
torturing
he had him in
animals
the
and shit.
he had him in the locker room. You're a sick fuck.
Let's all give negligent
Wait.
animal stories.
It's starting to make a lot more sense now.
What?
Break
Did you
it
tell
down.
Pun about this dog cage story?
Oh, I get what you did there. I get what you did there. I get what you did there.
Yeah, but don't get a new dog because where you live, it's very surrounded by busy streets, and maybe you don't want your dog running out in
He's
case.
not gonna be outside.
Shit, you be damned. The other
Yeah,
ones
but
were
you
outside.
can't keep him in a cage either because he might get eaten by ants.
I know. So where he's fucked. I know. So he's totally.
I'm gonna
fucked.
take him for walks.
You should get him a treadmill.
Yeah, but you might get a phone call from caffeine and might scream and put the phone like this, look sideways, and then you might let it go and it runs and it get hit by a car. You're fucked, fool. Don't.
I wouldn't tell y'all. I would say I just gave him away. He went with Logan's pig.
Yeah, but if you
Logan's
have a
pig
dog,
died.
the second you
Oh.
don't have this dog anymore,
didn't
we're
die.
all gonna assume it's dead.
I feel like if you do get a dog, you're gonna have so much anxiety, like wanting it to survive, because people are gonna be like, not another one. Like,
Hey,
I'm gonna treat him right. I'm gonna show
Hey,
him.
look, AD, you know what's funny? Somebody was like, bro, school ends at 3, and AD said he got home at 4 6. They're like, he gave the red ants time to finish the meal.
oh my god,
That ain't funny, man.
dude, that's a terrible way to die. Just being eaten alive by ants.
And then, was there anybody else home? I heard this dog probably cry for help.
That's fucked up.
My granny worked for the school district, so she would be
That's
gone.
fucked up.
Poor dog. You're no one to joke on Adam about him and his caged dog, because I feel like now that we know this story,
I'm not talking. Adam got mad that I talked about it, so I'm not saying that anymore.
I mean, well, at least it's Cajun alive, not Cajun dead.
Have you guys talked about the news?
Somebody
You guys
said,
done with the
Yeah,
news?
we almost done. We got one last topic. Let's do it.
Let's get it.
80 just came home to a skeleton inside a cage.
Come on, man.
Let's get
Sharp,
it.
did you see this?
Roof, roof.
Bruh, you fucked up in the head, bruh. Yes, that's the one I wanted to talk about too. Perfect. Perfect.
All right. So
This is a 4-minute clip.
let me break it down real quick. Day after Thanksgiving.
27th.
Yep.
Right? It's the 27th.
Right.
Okay.
Like it's a morning
November
flight.
27th.
Odell Beckham Jr. gets on the flight.
Mm-hmm.
He had been clubbing all the night before. I think he didn't sleep. Like he went straight to the airport.
Still off Molly.
Passes the fuck out on the plane.
Crashes.
They're telling him, hey, you have to put your seatbelt on. We can't like leave until your seatbelt's on. They're trying to wake him up. Nothing. Completely unresponsive. At points, they've said that his pants kept falling down too, and he like was kind of just like a mess. The police came on, tried to get him to respond, like give him one last opportunity to get like his shit together. Nope, they canceled the whole flight. All these people got to get up and get off. On his way out, I think some woman made a comment to him, and he says back to her, "I'm gonna be on a private jet after this. You guys are gonna be waiting for your next flight for the next couple hours." So he ruins all of their flights, gets his flight canceled, and then tells them to fuck off. I'm gonna go take a PJ.
That's scandalous.
That's kind of scandalous.
What are your thoughts, Sharp?
You should have took a private plane from the beginning. Don't fuck people shit up like that, bro. Like, and no, shout out to Odell, OBJ, but like in all, bro, not everybody got money like you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some people trying to move around. That was the last for their holidays, man. You know, they trying to get to their loved ones too. You know what I mean?
Gotta get back to work. It's
right. You know what I'm saying?
And
Just
I'll be
like-
hot. You ruined the plane for me.
You got to
Somebody
just-
about going to jet. We gotta get out.
I don't know if he was upset from, not getting put on a team because he was on the injured list, but you stop. Hey, bro, don't be mad at the world, bro.
Well, I
You know?
think this kind of might have gone towards one of the reasons he didn't get put on a team either.
Yeah.
Is people like he's not a locker room dude.
But also, no, he's definitely not a locker room
And-
dude. And then even when he was with the Giants,
People have said that
Yeah,
he's
he
kind of an asshole, and I don't want to be the person who's pointing this out, but this does kind of look like asshole behavior, doesn't it?
no, he for what he did right here was be hella selfish and kiddish and shows his character because somebody like a LeBron could never do this.
He's rich as fuck. LeBron could do it too. I'll tell you this: LeBron's wouldn't have made it out. Think about it. I don't think LeBron. If LeBron did that, I don't believe that it would have made it to the mainstream like that. This
No, I
is
don't think
LeBron
so.
we're talking about,
It
bro.
wouldn't.
That shit would have been overlooked.
But
Like
LeBron
what
also,
they do to LeBron.
LeBron also wouldn't put himself in
I
a
was
position.
just
That's
gonna
what I'm
say,
saying.
Yes,
That's
LeBron
what I'm
would have
saying.
paid for everybody's tickets.
For
I
sure.
do believe that.
He would've did
LeBron-
something like that.
Something to that
Or
magnitude.
like a
I
PJ
might-
for everybody.
No, maybe not.
No,
to
that's
that
a lie.
Not to that magnitude, but he would have helped try to like whoever was on the plane with him. He would have tried to help that situation out.
No, I know, but I get what you're saying. Everything's adding up for OBJ. He's on the injury list. He can't play. He signed a crypto deal with Rams, which kind of probably went to shit
And
because
what's funny is because the Bills, because I believe he went to the Bills and he went to the Giants, and they knew about his injuries, but they didn't put it out. He went to my team, to the Cowboys, Jerry Jones, and them like put it out like, no, he's hurt. It kind of like blasted him out.
who did OBJ?
They did it to OBJ, yeah. Like they talked about his injuries, you know, which once that kind of spreads, now it's kind of like, oh, well,
Other
shit,
teams don't want you.
We don't want to sign him because we need him to get healthy first. You
Real
give a
shit.
person all that money and he sits on the bench for what? Jerry Jones ain't into that shit. So I feel like there's a lot going on with him right now mentally to where, like, you know, being a high-profile star in the NFL, you know, and not being able to get a job. You know, I don't think it's necessarily the money for him. He just wants to get back to work.
Real shit.
You
He's
know,
frustrated.
He's frustrated right
it's
now.
a frustration
homie.
move, and
He's frustrated.
especially, but this is saying that a passenger looked at him and he got mad at all of them just for looking at him. Well, no shit. You're the
he
center of
just-
attention right now. You're fucking on my flight. I'm trying to go home. I've been here since the morning. I got here 3 hours late just so your drunk ass could fuck off and then shit on me for having. Yeah, I'm a stare
So
at
that
you,
means
piece of
that
shit.
means that they was on there enough to where they probably tried to remove him, but because of his celebrity, they were like, we don't want to move him, and they missed
They
it and
gave
canceled the
him
whole flight.
every
lady?
opportunity. They tried to wake him up. They're like, you just need to put your seatbelt on.
That
we
lady
can't
right
leave
there-
until you put your seatbelt on.
That's
She don't
scandalous.
even look like she knows who he is. Half the people that are on that plane probably
No,
just
they
looking at
don't-
him
they
as
don't
another
know.
irate black guy.
When you're on a plane, you don't give a fuck who else is on it other than you just want to get
You want to
home.
get to where you
Yeah,
want
most
to get to your
definitely.
destination.
And especially
The day
in
after
first class,
Thanksgiving.
they're probably either damn near
Yeah.
as rich, and this looked like a huge plane, so I'm assuming it was a long flight. They're either as rich or probably richer and don't give a fuck.
No, in that
It
front,
was
you got
just like-
people in the motherfucking back.
in the back, that's
Yep.
a first,
For
that's
sure.
first class right there. So that's the front of the plane, like
yeah,
with
yeah.
the beds and
no,
shit.
no, that's what I'm saying.
Looks like it may have been Delta, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know Delta be laying down either Delta or American.
No, but that's what I'm saying. This flight right here, these people that are around him don't give a fuck, and if they do care, it's like, bro, shut the fuck up. And he's talking about, I'm gonna be on a PJ, and we'll.
Can you play the video for us? Can we play the footage for us and the viewers?
But only to the part because there's no point of
We're
us.
gonna wait 40 minutes, and I'm gonna be on a private plane home.
That was unnecessary.
Fat ass.
That was unnecessary.
Oh, that wasn't funny. Old ass man. That wasn't cool.
You okay? What's wrong?
He for sure know who he is.
The airline's called for you, sir. I don't know what it is. You good?
How you doing, bud? No pity, we don't know responsive, but they're trying to get to come on, speak to the question.
He's probably on a deep sleep. You know where you're at, sir?
Contain anything?
He's probably tired.
Okay.
He looks good to me.
Careful.
Where's his pants?
Oh, sorry?
Where's the baby's pants?
What do you mean?
Where's the baby's pants?
Where's the baby's
You can tell
pants?
she's fed up with him at this point. I think that's gonna.
Like she's calling him a baby.
She's
like,
calling him a baby.
Howdy.
Yeah, but you don't gotta antagonize him.
She was probably
No, but
doing
she-
that from the beginning, though.
Okay.
We didn't catch that part of it.
Yeah? We're good? Okay.
Nah. Look, if we go back to her, she said that in very, very sarcastic frustration.
She said, "Where's the baby's pants?"
Go back? We're good.
Yes.
Yeah? We're good? No.
Go back, Frank.
Okay.
Go back. Go back. We're here. And he's
just doing like this and he's not even responding us to put on the seatbelt.
He just responded to
Shit, I know how you feel. You be lit as hell leaving the club.
Yeah, but you're not. Hey,
You be
come on.
defeated on that motherfucking plane
Yeah, but you're
coming
not out
back.
there giving them attitude. It's not their fault.
Oh, no, hell no.
Okay. I got something to say about this, and this is to all the airlines. I get that there's protocol. I get that shit, but let's be honest, and we're all on the ground when we can say this. All right, there's no seatbelt that's gonna save you when that plane crashes. So it really doesn't matter. There's nothing that that seatbelt is just for mental comfort. It's not really to do anything. It's not gonna save you, man.
Airlines have really strict protocols, though. It's like you have to follow them, or else they legally can't. They're gonna get in trouble if you don't do it. You know what I mean?
Very true. I'm just saying
that if they don't check that you have a seatbelt on and you do get in a crash, then they are liable for X amount more. So they're covering all these bases.
What are you liable for? I'm dead.
No, but think about
Injuries.
it.
I think
I'm
not going to be injured.
There's plane crashes that people survive. So imagine not having your seatbelt on. You just flying around here.
But also even turbulence. Like people will fly out of their seats and like hit their necks or bend their necks and all this shit happens. Yeah.
I don't know. I be kind of relaxed. I be off drinks, so I just kind of go with the flow. I feel that shit. My body just goes with it.
Is this
you ever notice this? Like you ever notice a lot of drunk people survive car accidents real bad
because
ones?
you're loose.
Because you're loose. So I get on the plane kind of loose. Like shit. Hopefully this can help me through the turbulence or through the.
Wait.
But all jokes aside, I just don't see a seatbelt. What's it gonna do?
No, I know.
There's a motherfucker going down, you out of here.
What does it really do? Like, I can understand, like, a car accident. They tell you, like, yeah, seatbelts do save lives in cars. That is very true. I wear my seatbelt in the car constantly. I never try to act like I'm too cool not to wear a seatbelt. But when it goes to being up in the air, like, what the fuck am I going to do 20,000 feet up, descending as fast as possible?
You're thinking about worst case scenario, though.
I'm thinking about my kids,
worst case scenario.
They're
fucking seatbelt.
They're thinking about turbulence. Something random might happen where the whole plane jolts or goes up and down, and then you fly out of your seat and land on someone else.
Well, then we'll worry about that lawsuit when it comes. But other than that, I mean, I wouldn't trip because I know it's on me. But bro, like people start putting seatbelts on when they feel that turbulence. Like, oh shit. It's natural. It's a natural thing, man.
I don't know. I'm used to having my seatbelt on when I'm on the plane.
I don't have a seatbelt on the plane. I fly a lot.
I don't either. But
I'm not telling you what airlines I get on either.
I'll tell you the ones I fuck with.
I really don't. Like, I'll go like this. Like, I'll just be sitting there acting like I'm doing something, man. I'm just more comfortable. I like to kick my feet up. I like to chill.
I like to kick my feet up.
Get the
for
roll by
sure.
myself.
Yeah,
That's the best when you get the roll by yourself.
But let me ask you this, Josh. I'm asking you. Because I know you can give me transparency like a motherfucker here. What does a seatbelt do for you on the airplane? Honestly. What will it do as in safety precautions?
I think what Yuri said during turbulence is going to keep you in your seat rather than potentially
you can hurt yourself in turbulence.
banging your head or shoulder or neck on the roof,
or
the
even
window.
when you're taking off.
Let's say the plane goes. Let's say the plane goes down. What does it do then?
That's a different scenario.
No,
Nothing.
but
it's going to keep you impacted.
But
it's going to lessen the potential that you're going to be thrown around inside the plane. So
at least my family can find my body.
Some people do.
Much.
Some people do survive plane crashes, and you don't want to be that one person.
Have you ever talked to anybody that has?
Flew out once.
No,
I haven't.
Do you ever see like something like Lost or something where the plane breaks in half and you get sucked right out the plane?
Well, I don't think that.
The famous drummer guy, Travis Barker survived a gnarly plane crash.
And DJ AM.
Yeah, DJ AM. But Travis Barker, dude, his show is crazy. Where he survived the plane crash, and then apparently he like jumped into a pool of fucking burning oil, and half his body, or like 70% of his body, got burnt and shit.
What's the odds of that story ever
He's
being
still
told
alive?
twice?
He's still alive. Yeah.
Okay, but what's the odds of somebody ever telling that?
Oh, you
story?
said Travis Barker? That happened to him?
Honestly.
No. But even like this, right? You know how when they tell you if the plane crashes,
I would never get on a plane again. But look.
No, he just did recently when he got started dating Chloe.
I would never get on a plane again.
No, but you guys gotta think about it like this. Like even when planes tell you like to duck your head and grab your neck when like if we're going down, that's just another way of breaking your spine. And people didn't know that.
Wow,
that's another way of breaking your spine.
Doing
so they don't have to
this?
deal with a
That's
lawsuit
the
if you do
spirit.
survive. So if you do survive, they don't deal with a lawsuit. It's damning.
Are you kidding me?
Bro, look that shit up. I
That
swear to
sounds
God.
crazy.
I've never heard this in my life. You
Bro,
do
look-
this so that you dive completely.
No, because you're the way your body is. Most likely with the impact. No, yeah, they tell you you're supposed to do certain thing with your neck or the way you tuck in, and you know.
This sounds like a
look,
conspiracy.
I really want to know the percentage, like
People
the rate
are
of.
showing this. Look. bad turbulence, people hurting, they
Well,
breaking
I
their
was gonna
necks.
say, Sharp,
Hey,
the
that's
percentages
turbulence.
of
I'm talking about
that's
the
more
plane
common.
actually
That's the
going-
reason to have a seatbelt
yeah.
on.
But
I'm
that
not.
turbulence is more common than a full-on everyone dies plane crash. Like everyone deals with turbulence on a daily basis.
I don't know, man. I've rode planes for a long time, so I done rode through some nasty, ugly ass turbulence. I done had to bounce around a little bit and do a little. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to say like. I just think that's some. I don't know. That's
You
some
think
soft
they
ass
were being
shit.
like nitpicky and
That's
trying
very
to be,
They
like,
nitpicky.
said that's soft to put a seatbelt on the plane.
for turbulence. Like, come on, bro. I understand if you're an older person.
No,
you
not the
can't
whole
really,
time.
You don't need to be moving around
But
like
at
that.
least for
we're fucking
takeoff
young,
and descending,
man.
you got to put your seatbelt on.
We'll be all right.
But do you think that
We'll be all right, bro.
you guys feel like when he came into that airplane, he was already kind of he was already kind of annoying the flight attendants, all that stuff, and by the time he sat
Bro,
down,
he probably-
I've done that
they
shit
had
on
they
a
had
plane.
no
He
you
probably
know,
he probably just came back from the club and he had no sleep. Probably fucking tipsy as a motherfucker.
might have been
he go
rude
to
and-
sleep, nigga. When you certain people with their liquor, you can't wake them up.
yeah,
not like that.
That's true as well. At that point, miss your flight, dude. It's so
And
much
you
more
can't touch
expensive.
him like that either. You probably
Yeah.
can't touch him at all. So you're just shouting at this nigga. He wake up like, huh? What are y'all yelling at me for?
It probably also looks like he's traveling by himself. And if you're going to be in that type of situation, maybe have somebody who can help you.
Nigga, I've been in that situation before. Not
been
to where I
dolo?
couldn't wake up,
Yeah.
but I'm like, I'm so
But who's that
fucked
on?
up.
Is that on you or is that on the airline?
It's on me.
I was
100%.
faded, right? I was faded. I was headed to I was leaving Vegas to go to Tennessee. I had to go out there for a court case. I was kind of pissed. I was drinking that day. And I was just faded. And I sat next to a guy and like, I don't know, he was just kind of being weird toward me. And I told him, I'll beat your ass. Right here on the plane. I've never done that, bro. Like, I was just upset. I was going through some things. So like I was like, I'll fuck you up, bro. Like right here. Like in the flight attendant, she saw it and like, she's like, hey, come here, come to the back. And I went to the back with her. She's like, here, just take this robot. She could have kicked me off. They could have kicked me off, bro.
Nigga, they
But
could have put you on no
she
fly
was
list.
like, hey, but she was like, here, just come to the back, man. I shot her a couple $100. I said, hey, I apologize. Like, I'm just kind of, you know what I'm saying? But shit happens with people, man. Like,
Whoa.
you never know what people are on a flight for, where
Yeah,
they're going,
exactly.
what they're on. You know what I'm saying? So,
No,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, I'm
but
with
for
that.
him, but for Odell, like what made him sound like a fucking retard, and I love you, OBJ, but what made you sound like a complete whole fucking retard was telling people that I'm going to catch a private jet after this. Why didn't you do that from the beginning?
Yeah.
Why, like, bro, you didn't give a fuck. Like, that could have been somebody's last, bro, getting on that plane. You know what I'm saying?
Real
Like,
shit.
and you're over here redirecting and like everybody's just balling. Somebody could have been late to going to a funeral. You never know. And now they're about to miss it because you over here tripping from a late night bender.
Or like a giant business opportunity, a crazy job interview, where you have to go somewhere.
All
like,
type of
something
situation.
very
Or
important.
family, bro. You're on your.
There's 100+ people on that airplane for sure. So it's like he fucked up many people's days.
Hey
by-
man, people are selfish, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not just putting that on OBJ, but people are that's people, man. People are selfish. That could have been anybody.
What do you think?
Just so happened it was him.
What do you think will happen if he comes out with the video saying, "Hey guys, I'm sorry," but like you think the apology? Will
You
be
know
taken
it's
well?
coming. Ain't that how it always works?
Yeah, that's
Come on.
Especially if it's viral like this.
Yeah.
Especially if they're telling him like, hey man, like you're fucking up. Like we don't even know if we want you on a team right now. Oh my God, let me go apologize. Like that's what it's gonna take. It's gonna take somebody from the NFL or somebody say, hey man, you need to go make a
When
formal
you play with
apology.
people money, they can apologize.
Yeah.
If he's on a fuck NFL right now, I'm not interested. There's a chance he doesn't apologize either.
He's interested.
No one signed him all year. This
Don't do
doesn't.
some AB shit on us, man.
I know.
You know
what I
pull
mean?
an AB on us, bruh. We need you in there, man.
You
You're a
can't
good football
deny
player.
like his talent is on.
He's
like,
fucking on
top
he's
tier,
outstanding, bro.
but at what cost? You know what I mean? Especially with the ego shit, the locker room shit.
Who was
That
the
matters
shitty
a
player
lot.
in the NBA that always talked about? Like he was a great player, but he was just a shitty person all around.
You said in the NBA?
In the NBA, who's somebody they always talked about?
Dennis Rodman?
Robin wasn't a shitty person.
I don't think he's a shitty
He
person.
just had like a bad boy.
But he had that image, like
because he played rougher, like he played a tougher,
And somebody said
Kobe
in the
style
Suns
ball. Oh yeah.
Meta World Peace.
Nah, he wasn't he wasn't like. There
None
were
of these are
all
like
teams.
bad dudes.
Love y'all.
All right.
Sharpie.
Go Coach Sharp.
Gotta go to work, man. Gotta go to work.
No, I don't think any. I can't think of.
Someone
an
said
NBA
Allen
player.
Iverson in the chat.
Iverson was a pretty.
I thought he was
decent
nice,
dude.
Yeah. I
No,
thought-
he was a good team. He was just anti.
People have said Michael Jordan.
well,
Yeah, but he's the goat.
He's the GOAT, though.
dude, all those people.
You
especially-
can
Kobe
be a
was
tough.
a dick too.
Yeah, he was a tough teammate.
He was a tough teammate, but he was there. He showed up. He wasn't shitting on his teammates. He was just trying to get him back.
And he made the team exactly. These
That's
guys were
true.
assholes, and they weren't like good dudes to hang out with. But ultimately, they made their team better. They made
But OBJ hasn't
these
won
players. They made
the
these
Rams,
players a
but-
lot of money.
And also, it's like these players are a lot of the big name people are so rich and successful that like you can't talk shit. They don't take. It's like you develop this type of ego and personality when you're $100 millionaire.
No, but it's
and
different.
people can't deal
No,
with
but
it.
it's different because if Kobe's screaming at you
Get in the mic.
the night before, if Kobe's screaming at you the night before, but he's at practice 2 hours later after we just won a game, and then you show up drunk and you suck, then he's gonna talk shit. But if you're showing up and putting the same amount of time he is, and you're trying your best, I don't think he was shitting on them. He's obviously just hella competitive. But if you're like, you can't be OBJ and go to your teammates and talk shit, but then this video comes out. It's like, well, dick, you're not even being a fucking, you're not responsible. How are you a leader? You know what I mean?
Shit, I don't know, man. But it's definitely like you were saying. People were not putting him on any teams the whole year. This is definitely gonna make it probably another
depressing,
year.
man.
No, yeah, it's definitely a hard time, especially for the NFL where we had the conversation where nothing is guaranteed. But a scary part is that he's probably going through.
And you got to think about it. That nigga won the Super Bowl, and then after that, it just seems like it's just been a rocky road for him.
The money.
Yeah.
I think he has money.
Yeah, he's got money, but he also took a crypto.
That's literally what I did with the Rams, which was
with the Rams, and that took a dive, I'm sure. But again, NFL money. Most of the contract stuff's not guaranteed, anyways. And even if it is, there's like bonus incentives and all this other shit that I'm sure he got like actual cash out of.
somebody says CT is a powerful factor. Shit, that's scary if that happens.
It does make you emotional, irrational. You can't make the best judgment decisions and all that stuff. So, but shit, I don't know. Football is scary. Like you guys said, it's like there's no longevity in it really, unless you get incredibly lucky. It's like we've seen hella. Like I remember watching. I went to my homie's house. We were watching some football game, and I literally saw some dude like get crushed, and like his leg or his arm got super broken. They put him on a gurney, took him out, and they just continued the game. And I was like, bro, it's gonna take him 2 to 3 years to fully recover from that injury and play football again. And they just like took him out and continued the game just like that.
Right, and that's kind of the mindset in every other sporting event, and it's kind of what almost always happens is there's a huge traumatic injury. They cart them off, and then you find out about that after the game, and they're expected to just go and continue playing. When the NFL stopped playing the game a couple weeks ago, that's one of the massive deals around it.
But especially,
and also, real quickly, T-Rail told me the other day that the NFL didn't have Damar Hamlin's physical on file. I looked all that shit up. I can't find that stuff anywhere.
So he's a foot. T-Rail dumbass.
So
but
I
also,
don't know where that shit came
Yeah, but
from,
also, think about it. Like, let's say when like Hayward broke his fucking ankle on the first game back of then, the NBA continued the game, but it's not such a physical sport right now he's doing okay with the Hornets and there's longevity in their game. In football, it's very rare to see like what Tom Brady's doing. It's a very rare thing to see from a quarterback.
That's the only name I can think of.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, like Eli Manning came into the league after Tom Brady and left before Tom Brady. Tom Brady's still playing.
Yeah.
That shows a lot about the way these fucking players work.
And Tom Brady has had like 4 neck surgeries or like something like that.
No, that's Peyton Manning.
Okay,
Peyton
sorry,
Manning.
never mind.
But see, he had to leave early, but they left before it was long. But like you have to be a great in the NFL to still be successful. Unless
You have to be lucky too, like not to suffer from CT, not to get fucked up too much. Like
He's
all
the
this
GOAT,
shit.
man. What you expect?
This one was crazy. Have you seen this one, AD?
What?
You seen this one, right?
You
remember
this?
That shit was,
Oh no!
This is the first. All right.
First game of the season.
First game of the season, Gordon Hayward had just gotten signed by the Celtics, signs a huge contract. Good
Which
thing
is guaranteed.
In the NBA is guaranteed. But
and then look.
Watch what happens. I think it's in the first quarter.
It's like the first 3-4 plays.
I remember watching this live.
Look how he
before.
falls.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Wait, I didn't see.
Yeah, I'm not showing the audience.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, we definitely can't show
That one was crazy.
Dog, but see, like
watch him, the white dude.
Oh my
Look at
god,
it.
dude!
It's still facing the wrong way.
Dude.
And that's not even as physical as what people are going to, you know?
That nigga shit flipped all the way around.
Is he good now?
They went and played the rest of this game. Like that happened.
But in basketball, but it's still fucked up. But you gotta understand that, like, right? That goes on, but he's still back and playing a full on, like he's still in the whole team. He's a starter, everything. But
he never really made a full recovery. But yeah,
but he's okay.
Yeah,
He still has a
he
whole
came back and
career.
played, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
He
think
made
about
millions,
it.
you're right.
Like in football, there's no way that happens to you in football. You might never play again
Exactly.
because of like.
It's so you have to have such a strong body that's able to take hits and do all types of crazy shit. It's
And in football, there's massive rosters, and like the expectancy is that you're there.
They're
every
replacing
week,
it so
like,
fast.
Exactly. Like you can be off a practice squad and be a starter from week to week, next to guys who are making millions and millions of dollars, and your only opportunity to even try to sniff this money is to do good in this small opportunity you have to get up there over X amount of weeks, and it's a tough gig.
And then honestly, in basketball, there's so many more options. Like Europe, China, fucking the
You
G
could do way
League.
more.
Like there's way more. So people take that. Like even if my body could recover, even if the NBA don't want me, I could go back to Europe for a year and then come back and be. And football, this is all you damn need. That's all you get. That's why football players have real fucked up, going bankrupt and being poor, like turning out to be broke. And I don't want to say poor, but like you damn near go broke, like homeless, because shit is fucking wild out here.
But also a lot of people who come into a lot of money quickly go through it very quickly as well. You know what I mean? Like if you just get
Real
100,
shit.
if you get 100 million on your lap, it's like you're not gonna treat it very securely. You're gonna spend it like you got it. You're gonna get that every fucking year or every 2 years.
Yeah, but even the Paul George injury, you remember that one?
That was bad too.
The Pop George?
Paul George.
Paul George? No.
That one was super bad, bro. But he right now is one of the best players in the league, so you could recover.
That nigga nice.
But bro, that injury was disgusting.
Shit.
You seen fucked up shit.
No jumper news, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in.
Everyone disconnected tonight, 6 o'clock.
Yes.
No jumper news tomorrow, 12
Please
o'clock.
get your pets spayed and neutered.
Don't
Please keep your dogs away from AD.
Yeah, don't use AD's dog walking service.